And let's remember to update the game title. We're playing Infinite Wealth. That's the one. I totally remember to update that information. And I gotta get my tweets ready. Nearly there. Right, let's get everything rolling out. The last batch of bits I can do in a minute when they are ready. How is everyone doing today? Just getting set up. I cannot, boot the game for another 10 minutes, because agreements made in order to get code, but any minute now we're going to jump in and play this once I finish my noodles. And we can jump into infinite wealth. So much wealth. Unfathomable amounts of wealth. As I sit here being a sniffly person with a cold. How is everyone doing? I think we've got people starting to arrive. Is good. Phenomenological Cat says, I'm looking forward to seeing this game. I remember watching your Yakuza 7 streams a few years ago, and that's what got me into the series. That game's what got me into the series. I'm glad that people have been enjoying the Yakuza streams. I need to do more of them, and I've not played a huge amount of this. I didn't get it long ahead of release, but what I have played of this so far has been really promising. I'm very excited about what they're doing with this. It's very charming. I'm hoping my cold and flu stuff kicks in soon and my nose stops running like a tap. Grumble, grumble. They've been been fun, super serious, and no joke streams. Exactly. Excuse me if today's stream is a bunch of me having to hide away from the camera, mute my mic, and blow my nose for a bit. It's just going to be one of those days. My body is betraying me in ways that make it difficult to do streaming. But in just 8 minutes, we will be allowed to start playing Infinite Wealth, and honestly, it's so charming so far. I am very excited to jump into the intro bit together with chat. I'm gonna try and do this first time on stream, and I've seen a little bit of the start of this, but I'm crossing my fingers chat will be able to resist the urge to backseat and spoiler, and will just let me get on with it. We'll see. Bad boy and RPG man, right? The double act we always needed. The silly and the serious teaming up at last. Exactly the thing this series needed. More silly and serious dichotomies. Oh, let me pop out the Twitch chat so I can have it on the other monitor. Let me pop it over here so I can see it more easily on a single screen. Now, when it does hit the hour, I do have a video I need to put up quickly that's going to take me 2 minutes. I'm hopefully going to be able to set the opening cutscene rolling and just do it then. But I have a video about the settings offerings in this game that I want to stick live as soon as it's out to, be I can't do a full accessibility review right now, but here is some stuff that's useful to know. I recorded this morning, and I have that ready to go. It's been a busy old day. I transcribed and subtitled a 40-minute video about epilepsy and Tekken 8 today. Comment here says, I can confidently say I know jack shit about the plot. I'm sure, here's the thing, I'm going to be playing this the second it's first available to play for non-reviewers. So this one stream, no one should be spoilering me, ... I do know that it leaked early and there is footage of the ending out there, so, like, people could spoiler it for me, but it's not this stream I would worry about. I think it's future streams of anyone that, like, binges it this weekend, and then on Monday would be like, hey, you're still early in the game, well, here's everything I saw. Does this take place after Dragon Gaiden? Yes. So, Like a Dragon, Ichiban's first game, takes place at the same time as Gaiden, the man who erased his name. They're both sort of happening at the same time as each other. And this takes place, like, right after both of them. Ichiban and Kiryu both were involved in dissolving the Yakuza as an organization, and this takes place basically right after the Yakuza got, shut down. Or within I think within a year, or within, like, a couple of years of them shutting down the Yakuza as an organization. What I've seen of the start of this, it's pretty good at explaining where it's taking place. Right, we've got 5 minutes before I'm allowed to hit that play button. Thank you for your patience while I sit and behave and be well behaved and not break rules by waiting for the video game to be allowed to play the video game. You know how it is. There we go. Yes. Nearly ready to put that out, and then we can jump in. Hi, Ballantyne says, I have so many Yakuza to catch up on. Here's all you really need to know for this Yakuza. Ichiban wants to be a Dragon Quest protagonist. He's very sweet. He's just a lovable idiot. Kiryu very sincerely wants to protect people, just wishes he could have a quiet life, but the love of his life is dead, and he's not allowed to see the orphans he loves, and he's just kind of trying to work out what to do with what's left of his life now, as it sure seems like he's maybe about to die of cancer, maybe. And the two of them are going to end up in Hawaii for reasons. That's as far as I understand, that's everything you need to know for this game to make sense. Hey, Artist Synth. Right, couple of minutes and we can hit play. It's nearly time. Ichiban is the sweetest boy. Honestly, the start of this new game, without spoiling anything, is very focused on, hey, here's a reminder Ichiban is the sweetest boy. Incompetent Hero says, Kiryu's relaxing, totally not all about to go sideways vacation. Yeah, they're both about to go to Hawaii for very pleasant, calm reasons, and nothing will go wrong, and they'll both have a nice vacation together. It's going to be very sweet. No one's going to do anything negative while these boys have a nice, well-earned relaxation that they really, really do deserve at this point. Right, a minute and a half, and then I can hit play. Been playing them all on Game Pass on 4 currently. Yeah, I'm glad that basically the whole series is on Game Pass. Like, I don't know if I know Man Who Erased His Name isn't on Game Pass, but I think 0 through 6, and maybe even, like, the first Like a Dragon, I think are all on Game Pass, which is really nice. It's nice that the whole series is just in one place. Right. Incompetent Hero says, the only image I've seen so far is Ichiban hugging a dolphin. Surely this is a chill experience. Right, exactly. What could go wrong in a game where Ichiban gets to hug a dolphin? Nothing. It's going to be calm and chill, and everything's going to be lovely and relaxed. Okay, we've got 40 seconds, and then I can hit the start button, and we can get going. And then I will share my video during the opening cutscenes. I love waiting for the button to say I can start playing. Let me play. Linear time. 15 seconds, 14. It might look different to you because of Twitch lag, but they're on Game Pass. Even oh, Ishin's on there even. Yeah, the spin-off samurai one. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Okay, new save file. Go. This game is a work of fiction. Don't believe anyone who tells you that Ichiban is a real person. Don't worry about it. Ichiban is pretend. Now I can get my video up while this starts. Artisant, I believe so. It should now be available to play. I know on Steam it should be live in, I think, all regions. I don't think it's region locked.
There are dogs on the loose around here.
We're out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it. With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed. And tonight marks a big step forward in solving that.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about Bryce.
What happened?
Someone's out there.
Oopsie. You're getting Clark Kent parents. No, Bruce Wayne parents. Dramatic alleyway shooting in a fancy rich person car that looks quite American.
Are we finished? Time for your reward.
Oh shit. They got killed even after doing the crime. That's how you know that shadowy person is a real criminal. Ooh. They did a crime against the person they got to do a crime. Dominic Turrison says, "Woo, nice to see someone else streaming this. I had to crunch through it hard for the PC Gamer review. Honestly, I'm really happy that I wasn't trying to like crunch this for an embargo. This is one of those games that I just genuinely want to take my time with and really enjoy. And I've heard such good things about it that I'm genuinely just really happy that, because like Yakuza games are one of those series I really don't want to have to be thinking about a deadline to finish, because I want to luxuriate in spending like, I'm just going to spend 12 hours on Dondoko Island not making plot progress, if that's what I'm in the mood for. I want to be able to just play it at my own pace, and, you know, there are certain games I value that from. Look at that high def ant, indeed.
Just need to give this a once over. And that should do it.
Yeah, it's it reminds me of trying to get through Persona 5 Royal for review. Trying to binge that in big lengthy play sessions I was doing like 12-hour days on that for over a week.
Yeah, let's.
Definitely changed my perspective.
Have big connections. I wouldn't say that. I really know.
Dandelion, I don't know if there's slot car racing. I really haven't. I've tried my best to not find out too much about this in advance.
So,
I know very little beyond what you've seen.
well, before that, Sasaki-san. It says here you work for Moroi Industries. Yeah, that's what it says on the paper. To my knowledge, Moroi Industries is a front company that processes waste for a syndicate called the Hiwatashi clan. All their employees are Yakuza.
Look at him, he's trying to help the ex-Yakuza get jobs now that the Yakuza doesn't exist.
You were let go from your position there? If I'm not mistaken, this is because the business shut down after...
Yeah, Dominic, I'm very curious how the English dub will handle that, because I know there is some of that in this.
What about it? taking into account that you worked at Moroi Industries and the fact that you have quite an intricate tattoo, can I assume that you're an ex-Yakuza who just recently got out of the trade?
You're telling me that matters?
You'll need to indicate that on your resume.
Listen, buddy. What I did or didn't do before coming here is my own business.
At the very least, it's information your employer deserves to know.
Come on. How about you drop the silly little act already, eh, Kasuga-san?
There we go, finally finished.
You haven't heard the rumors.
Rumors? About what?
About you finding good work for ex-Yakuza, like me. Those rumors. People from all over have been calling you a savior.
Afraid I don't know what you mean. I'm just a regular guy at a regular job.
Yeah, that's Ichiban. He's being a good job boy now.
All right then, let's start by rewriting your resume.
Yeah, look, I'm playing it in English. I love Ichiban's English voice. I think he's such a perfect casting choice. Let me turn the game up a little. Yeah, that's probably better. That was some kind of potted noodle, yes.
Down. Loud noises might be disturbing to the other customers.
Ichiban's clearly trying to
Our
help.
job is to find the ideal match for both our customers and our business partners. However, with your behavior today, I doubt you'll be getting a job anytime soon.
I appreciate the nice, clear-sized subtitles with the good background on them.
I have no jobs to offer you at this time. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You bastard!
Look, I'm gonna help you get a job, mean, nasty ex-Yakuza man, but you have to be behaved and polite. You can't be loud and angry in the job office.
Wasting my goddamn time!
Yeah, Incompetent Hero, he's not stopped, like, he's been doing his weightlifting and whatnot.
Apologies for the disturbance, everyone. We should be okay now. Next customer, please come to counter 4. Oh, thanks.
Look at him, a serious little boy. Just trying to be a good lad. Yeah, he can be an adult when he needs to be.
You okay after all that?
Oh, yeah. It was no sweat. Didn't mean to make a scene. Sorry about
It's
that.
not Ichiban's first time dealing with
Not at
Yakuza.
all.
He's got
I just
this.
feel bad you have to put up with all that. Sorry to place it on you.
He's a really this is a really good fit for him as a
Really,
job.
I'm just happy I can make myself useful. It's the least I can do. Especially after you guys bothered to take me in.
It is a
Wow.
good fit for his
You
skill
really
set
are
and
the
his
hero of
wishes.
Yokohama. We're glad to have you around.
Come on, you don't have to call me that.
Why not? You exposed the crimes of both the governor and the police department. You're a man of the people.
No, that's really too much. Besides, that was a while ago.
I'm glad that he's viewed
We're proud
well.
just to share a workplace with you. You ought to be proud of yourself.
I'm
too,
glad that like
Kasuga-san.
propaganda hasn't, you know, been like,
I appreciate
oh,
the
this
time.
evil man tore down our
Anyway, I'm
establishments.
heading out for the day. I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah, he's just a very he wears his dorkiness on his sleeve, in a way that Kiryu tries to play it suave. Okay, we should go grab some grub. I could either go to a sit-down place or get a beef bowl. Maybe go to the restaurant on Central Street. Let's go find some food. Let's look for an eatery. You received new Sujimon from the Heroes Party Sujimon set. Yeah, so I with my copy of this, I did get given the DLC stuff. So I believe I have New Game Plus. I have some additional hero jobs, some additional Sujimon. I think I got codes for. So I should be able to have a look and go, here's what those DLC things are and whether they seem like they're worthwhile. Dominic says, I didn't get the DLC, publisher must have cheaped out. I've got the DLC. I will see it when I have access to it, and we can have a look at like whether what's in there is worth spending money on. I did spend money on the first Like a Dragon. I did buy the additional jobs DLC so that I could have the stupid metal punk, like the metal rock singer job class. Darwincy, you've not missed much. Ichiban is working at the job center helping ex-Yakuza find new jobs. That's all you've really missed.
Something I can help you with, Sasaki-san?
You saw me, huh? Should have guessed. I just wanted to say sorry about before. I wasn't exactly reading the room. Huh? It's about money, right? I thought as
Oh
much.
yeah, no, I will
You
not be
might
doing
a
New Game Plus
savior.
for a
Saving people ain't
fucking
free.
while.
50 grand ought to do it, right? I hit it big at the boat races.
No, this isn't about money, sir. Ichiban wants you to be a good boy.
50K a job, though. Damn good racket you've got there. Can't say I ain't jealous.
He wants you to be
got the
less
wrong-
like a Yakuza and more like a
Not
good,
in this for
sensible
myself.
citizen.
Huh? Hey, hold up. What's your deal? What, you want more or something? How much I gotta give you to get a job?
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause. That's what's left you high and dry, right? 5 years of red-taped hell follow a Yakuza on his way out. You can't open a bank account or even rent some random
What?
apartment.
People who've served their time in prison or used to be criminals not being able to participate in society properly by, you know, doing things like getting a job, renting an apartment, or, I don't know, being allowed to vote. Oh, what a dystopian fictional world Ichiban's living in.
So, he can forget
Nothing
about
like the
emotions.
real world, of course.
It's made that much worse by the fact that no one wants to hire someone like that.
Yeah, you clearly get it. So help a guy.
All the people who were thrown out into the world after the Omi and Tojo dissolved are working their asses off just to get by. You think you can just slip a guy some cash and that's that? Get real, pal. Things don't work
Excite
that
says
way.
it's actually pretty hard to look up people's criminal records in Japan, and that's a deliberate decision by the Japanese government. Yeah, but the specific thing about Yakuza is you probably have a very large tattoo that's very hard to hide. You might be missing a finger. Your employment history might be something that people can go, that company we know was a front for the Yakuza now that they've fallen. Like, specifically for the Yakuza, there is a degree of, it might be harder for you than some other ex-cons to slip into the work world.
Look, I didn't follow you out here for a lecture. Just take the stupid money, will you? Huh?
Hey, cut it out!
I think it's a difference between, like, hey, you shoplifted in the
My
past,
money!
and
Oh, what the hell,
you
man?
have, like, a
Rest now.
full back tattoo spreading onto your front that I can see through your open shirt.
Quit acting all high and mighty.
Like, you can
When it
see
comes to
his
that point,
tattoo
You're just like me.
coming out the front there.
The shit ain't fair. Let's do it.
And, like, granted, he could have done more to hide it, but, you know. Okay, let's go. Basic attack. We can now walk around in a circle. If you attack them again while they're on the ground, you can get some bonus damage like that.
Wide open.
Perfect guard is still there. And then skills, which is your, like, your magic abilities, your MP skills, your button prompts. Okay, yeah, we can try and perfect guard. I'm not perfect at it, but I get a couple. There we go. Yeah, it's one of those things. There's a lot of jobs where if someone noticed you had a tattoo, there would be questions.
Stronger.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice little... I've not played a huge amount of this before this stream. I played a little of the opening. There are a lot of nice little changes to just quality of life of the gameplay mechanics, such as that nice little arrow to cleanly tell you where you're going to knock someone.
Oh, it reeks in
Like the little icons that tell you if you're gonna pick up an environmental item if you do a regular attack, things like that. Yeah, well, it's what, 50,000 yen is about $500, give or take. Enemies don't get opportunity attacks either now. You've got a lot more control over what happens in a turn. Yes, right?
Take a look. Your money's safe and sound.
It's not even because Ichiban wanted it. He was like, no, this guy is unemployed right now. Desperate enough for a job, he was going to pay me 50,000 yen to get him employed. He really can't afford to lose that 50,000 in the river. Because Ichiban's a good boy, even if this guy's a bit of a dick.
Lose this, right?
Yeah, gotta get you your money back.
Were the rumors even true? A bunch of dudes told me you could hook me up, that you'd give me a job for 50 grand. Well, it's partly true. I am helping those who left the Yakuza find work. And as for that 50 grand, I did get that from someone about a year ago. Wait, that means... But it wasn't for the job. I got a phone plan set up for him. He was just paying me back. Phone plan? I got him a job at a pharmaceuticals manufacturer. They were looking for someone to help deal with resellers. Masks, cold medicine, antiseptic. Back when people were hoarding those, it left a lot of others hurting. Whenever crooks like that try to cash in online, it's his job to put in fake bids and shut it all down. There are really jobs like that out there?
Yeah, there are jobs, you know, if you're, even if your experience set is, I was in the Yakuza, there are jobs that you can make a good argument for, look, yeah, I was in the Yakuza, but like my skill set is actively going to be helpful for you. There are some jobs that you're just going to be better at than other people, and you got to learn to lean into that.
Still, resellers are a huge thorn in those companies' sides. That's where the fake bids come in. Sort of tricky if you don't have a phone handy, you know? And as you're aware, ex-Yakuza aren't allowed to sign up.
So you signed up for him?
Yeah, just to hold him over until he can find a better job. Everyone's gritting their teeth to get through this thing. I got no work to give to someone who waltzes up all cocky and shoves cash in my face. It's tough, jumping back on the straight and narrow. I know. I went through all that life has to offer, just like you. I know how hard that shit is. But, if you're prepared to try, to put your head down and crawl your way back up, if you really, truly want that, I'm right there with you. What do you say?
You know, when you were down there gathering up all my money just now, I was sure you were gonna steal it. But you didn't.
Incompetent Hero, yeah, so that's kind of the ending of Man Who Erased His Name, and the first, Like a Dragon, I guess, Yakuza 7, was... The Yakuza has basically disbanded. The Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance, the two biggest groups of Yakuza, just don't exist anymore. So Ichiban is not a member of the Yakuza because the Yakuza doesn't really exist. So he's just working for the job center, helping ex-Yakuza land on their feet.
Well,
yeah, I suppose he also he quit the Yakuza before going to prison as well, so that it wouldn't land on the higher ups. And I guess he never technically went back.
Everything I am. Please, please help me. I want to start over. I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay, it's a deal. But do me a favor and stand up, all right? You're gonna be the one to do it, Sasaki-san. You're gonna put in the work. All I can do is give you a little push. Still, I'll do the best I can.
Ichiban's such a good boy. I love him so much.
Oh, thank you.
I so sincerely love him.
Right then. Come on back to Hello Work tomorrow. All right. This here's your stipend. As to how you use it, well, it all depends on you.
Right.
Ichiban's clearly not doing this for a power trip. He just very sincerely wants to help.
Okay, time to eat.
There we go. Oh, we're doing the intro. Here we go. Incompetent Hero says, I was curious because he said he signed up for something that ex-Yakuza couldn't, unless I misunderstood. Yeah, so the gist is, Ichiban left the... Basically, he left the Yakuza before going to jail for his crime. So, like, on the record, officially he wasn't in the Yakuza when he was arrested. Officially, he never went back. He does have the big back tattoo, but he can kind of skate by on the fact that, like, he broke down government corruption and he has a stable job now. Like, someone took a chance on giving him a job, meaning he has a bank account and a place to live. And because he has a bank account and a stable address, and a job, and is relatively well known for having, like, done something good for society, he can kind of get away with signing up, like, for getting a phone plan and stuff like that. He's in a better position than most of the ex-Yakuza because of his specific situation. James B. Good says, a lot of the problems that ex-Yakuza run into when getting employed is more on their inability to open a bank account or get a phone line or get a housing. It's the problems that homeless people have getting into employment. It's, how do you apply for a job when you don't have an address? When they need you to put an address for where they're going to send your paychecks to. It's shit like that. It's, how do you sign up for a job if you can't get a bank account because you don't have a stable address? It's very, very similar. And if you can, even if you have that background, if you can get, like, a couple of those things locked in, if you can get a stable address and a bank account and a job, even if you technically have that background, it's not going to instantly flag.
Another day, another chance to make a difference.
Yeah, James says, you could do everything you can to cover up your tattoos or obscure your Yakuza past, but the law can still tell, therefore no phone line, no home, no bank. Yeah, if you manage to get those things, you can make a lot of other bits of your Yakuza past less of a paper trail, less of an initial problem. Okay. Here's hoping Sasaki actually shows up today. There's only one way to find out. Let's head to work. I love that he has the little shrine here to look, for all of Aoki's problems, you know, Ichiban and him did have a bond for a while, and this guy's basically his father figure. And I'm glad that despite any problems they had, I'm glad Ichiban has some respect still for them. Yeah, Scythe, Japan does have a, like, relatively okay pathway for homeless people to get into work. There was specifically a plotline in The Man Who Erased His Name about, like, homeless people who were on that pathway getting exploited and locked up, but, like, it's not the worst place to get from homelessness into employment. It depends on where you are, obviously, but there are at least some things in place to try and help make that transition. The English Rose says, seeing this intro and seeing Ichiban be happy and have a place in this city and be respected, and dreading how he's just going to end up in Hawaii. Right, look, I've managed to go unspoiled. Like, I know that he's going to Hawaii to try and find his mum. I don't know whether that's a thing he goes and does excitedly of his own accord, or if he's pushed into doing it because of something bad happening, but I'm dreading something bad happening. Yeah, I think we're getting a little recap here on these two. I can't believe it's already been 3 years since they both passed. Hojo and Omi breaking up at the same time. They call it the Great Disillusion nowadays. Crazy they went out during the peak of all that. Lately I've been so busy with what's in front of me. Might be good to reflect on how I got here. Sure, let's reminisce. I have two fathers. The first being the man who raised me, Jiro Kusaga. The other is my Yakuza father and old boss, Masumi Arakawa. The boss was like a lighthouse to me. No matter the tide, he was always there guiding me to shore. I want to repay him somehow, even if it's just in my own little way. It's why I picked up this job. Finding a place for all the guys left behind in the Great Disillusion was the boss's dying wish. Can't say it's been fulfilled all that well. No sweat, though. I'll see it through, just you watch, boss. And the young master, Masato Arakawa. He was the boss's son, and, well, to me, he was like I mean, really, we were like brothers as far as I'm concerned. The young master used whatever dirty tricks he could to move up in the world. But those fell through. Heck, at one point he was planning to end it all. To think I'd talked him out of it. He was ready to start over, to keep on living, and even then, someone took that away from him. The bastard who did it, this guy named Kume, tried to escape, but they eventually caught him. He got busted for all the other crimes he'd committed too, and while he didn't get a life sentence, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Kume was a monster of the young master's own creation. Most people would probably tell you we got what was coming to him. I'd rather not see it that way, personally. Even now, I still wonder how things might have been if he'd survived, if he'd been given that chance. Shoot, I shouldn't bum myself out before work like this. I particularly like that with the young master that Ichiban is... that he wants to remember him in the right light and to not be like, you got what's coming to you. I respect that. One sec, what is the heart symbol? Is that somewhere I can rest for health? Okay, yeah, that's just recover health. Cool. It's a little grubby, but it's not a bad spot you've got, Ichiban. You're alright. Let's go. Where are we heading? Oh, you're based really near your work, Ichiban. That's good for if you're ever running late for a shift. Is it? I think... Oh, is Hello? No, Hello works further than I thought it was, isn't it? Oh, it's... Okay, it's down the road. I thought it was, for some reason, it was at the end of this junction, but it's the next one along. Yeah. Ichiban's outlook is so long as you're breathing, you can still do good. Right. And he very genuinely believes that, I think. The heck was that? Did someone get hurt? Yeah. Oh, hey, it's you. The woman we got drunk with at the start of the first one.
Huh? Hamako-san? What happened to you?
Oh, Ichiban. You're a sight for sore
There we go, we'll turn that back up.
I almost didn't recognize you there. Cleaned up quite nice since I last saw you.
Well, not much has changed on the inside. Anyway, you fall or something?
Yeah, sure did. Was just capping off an all-night bender and, well, my legs...
I love the
But
rose
do
on her
yourself a
jacket.
favor, and don't get
If I could get one with just plain black sleeves, I would love that jacket. I'm not gonna berate her. At her age, if she wants to get plastered, that's on her. You know, enjoy your life. I'll lend her a
You gonna be
shoulder.
okay? I don't mind walking you home.
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I get little bumps like this every day. I'll just walk it off.
You sure?
You're imagining. Besides, don't you finally have a job? If I were you, I'd get there on the double.
What, and leave you to limp on home?
I'm not some invalid. I can take care of myself just
I'm
fine.
sure you
Now
can.
go, run along to work. After all, steady income isn't something you could take for granted. You know that, right?
I know. Just go see a doctor. when you
Dominic
can.
says she reminds me of a regular I had when working as a cabbie. Had to
Thanks,
practically
Vicky.
carry her to her door. Yeah, but again, someone like that, glad they're taking the cab. Yes, Kasuga's personality has traits: passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect, and style. He'll earn perks such as increased resistance to enemy skills and status ailments, as well as access to new facilities. I might be wrong, but I believe this is also part of how you unlock new job classes, in part. Personality chance is an opportunity to improve Kasuga's character. Yeah, depending on what choices you make in dialogue, different stats will increase. This was kind of a thing in the first one. Let's head to work. Yeah, this was where we changed job classes in the first one, if I remember right. So I'm curious how we're going to change job classes in this one. I suspect we won't get access to that until we get to Hawaii, is my
Alright
gut
then.
instinct.
Good luck with your interview. Next in line, please.
My name's Shinya Sasaki. A pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Take a seat.
Another person with a
You
big
happen to
burly
bring a
build.
resume?
You wouldn't happen to be
Yes, sir, I did.
an ex-criminal of some kind, would you? Is me just assuming everyone who sits at Ichiban's desk is a criminal.
Sasaki-san, may I inquire about your criminal record?
it was theft. Watches and cosmetics and the like.
Oh, he's just being
I
open
would
about it.
Steal anything valuable I could get my hands on so long as it was small enough. I had a buddy who fenced stuff on the black market, so I usually sell it to him.
I see.
Does that, make things too difficult?
Sasaki-san, may I ask you something?
Sure.
I don't see any record of punishment on here. In that case, why put your criminal history at all?
As someone in chat was saying, it would have been very easy for this man who wasn't in the Yakuza to have just let his criminal history not come up.
Because I did those things, sir. If I'd hid my record to get a job, I'd only make trouble for the company if it ever got out.
That's a good way to think about
I
it.
really want to start fresh. I can't go around acting like that.
You are the kind of person Ichiban wants to help. You feel some
great
degree of
way to think
remorse
about
over
it.
what you did.
On that note, don't worry. I have just the job
It's
for a man like you.
Yeah.
Really? What kind of job?
Well, simply put, shoplifting.
You're gonna be great at it, sir. You have so much job experience. Ichiban, you're helping rehabilitate society, friend. You're doing great. He's got a fake arm on the strap. This is great. Oh. Dandelion, don't worry.
Would you be a dear and point me to the
Ichiban is
mouthwash?
still a good boy,
Oh,
don't
sure.
worry.
It should be
I
right
hate
this way.
look, I'm not that I'm not for spoilers. Don't worry, Ichiban's being a good boy. He's not being naughty. I think if you stop for a second you can maybe guess what's happening here. Why the job center would hand out shoplifting as a job.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello Work had a rainbow flag outside their offices when you went by. Oh, that's
Do you think
great.
I could see this up close?
Sure, one moment.
I have my neon pink fist club mug
Good
today,
eye.
which
This
is
one's a
queer
top seller.
wrestling. My pink
Isn't it
queer
just
wrestling mug.
perfect, honey?
It's nice, but it's almost time for the movie. We should take a rain check.
Oh no, it's that late. We'll swing by after.
No trouble. I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's like when you do what's the term? Mystery shopper. You are testing the operational security of companies professionally. In this case, you may have been hired to test
We're all done on our
whether,
end.
you know, they have enough in place to
How'd it
stop
go?
shoplifting.
Got everything you asked for. Plus, a couple other big ticket items for good measure.
Ah, damn.
Oh, it's our
I
boy!
went to the pros for this one.
Ex-cop who quit being a cop because he realized the cops were kind of fucking corrupt. The only good cop is an ex-cop who left because the cops were corrupt. That's the only good kind of cop is not a cop anymore.
Okay, sunglasses, some cosmetics, a wallet, condoms.
Adachi's
What else?
great. Again,
Long story.
for any complaints people have about Kiryu's voice choice, which I disagree with, but I don't think it can be argued that like the Like a Dragon Yakuza 7 English voice cast, everyone was a fucking 10 out of 10 voice choice. They really did knock that voice casting for the main party like out of the park.
In short, every shop had a ton of blind spots. What with how they were set up.
Pixel Jack, you've not missed too much. If you want a quick recap, Ichiban, it's 3 years since the first Like a Dragon. Ichiban's working at the job center helping ex-Yakuza get jobs, because it's hard for them to get jobs. That's basically what you missed.
Of course, it's been ages since somebody had to rely on the fake arm routine. Get caught pulling something like that, and there's not much you can say.
There's no
That's why
plausible
it's not
deniability to
easy
that
work in
one.
teams nowadays. Usually that means 2 roles, a lookout or a decoy, and then the thief. A little division of labor can go a long way.
A smaller cut in exchange for safety, huh? Well, it certainly beats jail time.
Good work today. I'm heading home.
Yeah,
You as well.
he found a former
Well, I can
shoplifting
count on
guy
you
to do a shoplifting job,
Thanks for everything.
helping improve
Oh,
security
no.
at shops.
This was my first time helping someone steal something, so I was really nervous.
Ah, you did
Anyway.
great.
I'll see you two later.
See ya. So, that's why you were saying you needed a hand.
Right, he's finding jobs
The
for
job's much
ex-criminals
easier to
that
do
they
than
are
it is
well
for
suited for,
She
helping
made for a
them
pretty
do
great
something good in
actress, too.
society.
I
That's
guess
very
listing the
Ichiban.
job as extra worked out. Better than we could have hoped. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with your performance. You really know your stuff. Although, that last shop you hit up, from the look of it, they put a lot of money into their security system.
Adachi is the poorest Tokyo district.
Shop itself
Interesting
was
name choice.
Fairly small, with cameras in every corner. Not only that, there wasn't much in the way of cover, meaning little to no blind spots. So how'd you swipe a high-end wallet out from under them?
Well, sometimes those stores have fake cameras, but I could tell these were the real deal.
The fact he didn't
We
do
were
like a
also the only
scouting run
customers, so the
first
shop
and just
was
did this
always
first
had an eye
try,
on us.
he's good at what he's doing.
That said, there was a camera above the register, and it was pointed more downwards than the others, meaning it wasn't getting a full view of the floor. Maybe
Vectron,
they wanted it to focus
the liking
more
of
on the
dragons is
register,
going
or it was
great.
just a
I'm loving
mistake
it.
during installation. But either way, that right there was our blind spot.
No kidding.
And once I saw that, all I had to do was play the waiting game. Of course, the shopkeep realized what went down the moment we left, but the cameras got nothing on tape. The deed had already been done.
You
She
really
can-
figured out
yeah,
all
she
that
can know
on your
all she
first
wants
trip.
what happened if she
Made
can't
up
prove it.
with the boot. I think I like this guy.
I'm just amazed there's a job like this out there, especially considering my past and all.
Also, as a
They say
former
1.2
cop, this is a great job
million
for
merchandise
Adachi.
gets stolen every year. Now, for most retailers, it's a life or death issue that could sink your business, just like that. And despite that, a lot of business owners think all they need is a security guard or a few cameras.
And that's just not true. All that really does is add a few blind spots you didn't have before. In fact, it could actually make it easier to steal things.
Right. That is where we come in. It's
Adachi
our
Investigative
job to sniff out gaps.
Services.
As you might have figured.
That's very judgment,
if you
that
failed
title
today,
card.
that would
Much
mean
more
their
judgment than
security systems were all
Yakuza.
squared away.
But, as we can clearly see,
Yep. Then from here, I'll summarize their security flaws in a report and submit it to their managers. And that should do it for work they hired us for, but for my money, there's a real business opportunity here. Meaning now I can offer them consulting.
Consultancy's a
Contract
great...
going, and
Yeah.
I can advise them on where to place cameras or even introduce them
Incompetent
to
Hero, it is too
security
nice. It's too happy, right? Everything's going too well.
sense.
Actually, once I get this business off the ground, I'm thinking of starting up my own security company.
It's all gonna fall apart,
Goal is to have a firm that can
and I'm
handle
not ready
everything
for
from
that. I wanna
investigation,
linger here in the
consultation,
positives.
to Basic security.
Wow.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Kasuga.
Well, Adachi-san, how's Sasaki working out?
If you ask me, he's a real pro. Already can't afford to lose him.
Can I take that to mean he's hired?
Yep. Glad to have him.
Thank you. I know I have a lot to learn, but I promise, I'll work real hard.
Hey. Look, your days of bowing like that are over, pal.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
We'll make a working-class civvy out of you yet.
What's the book?
Oh, I found this over at a nearby bookstore.
Security industry certification.
Right now, all you can do is steal and investigate.
But that won't be enough. I was thinking you could study and get yourself certified. That way, you'll be ready to help out when Adachi-san expands his business.
Sure, that'd be a big help.
Give it a read when you get some time.
Kasuga-san, tell me, what's your goal in all this?
Incompetent Hero says, if you never advance the story, nothing can go wrong, right? Exactly. We will level grind to level 100, or whatever the level cap is, here without progressing the plot, and everything will be fine forever.
I mean, at this point, it's just weird. You must want something, right? Who goes that far for a stranger? You don't have some ulterior motive.
Motive?
No, he's just
Well,
Ichiban. He's just a
I
good
guess you
boy.
could say that. This is actually my way of repaying a debt.
A debt?
Everything I've done is what my patriarch in the Arakawa family was trying to do. It's the job he left behind when he passed on. He wanted to build a safe place for all the ex-Yakuza, those with nowhere to turn. Carrying out his will is everything to me. More than that, it's my reason to live. Still, I can really only handle a tiny piece of it. All in all, I'm just doing whatever I can.
For real? Man, you are one of a kind.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. Do right by Adachi-san here, okay?
Ichiban just wants to be a good boy.
Soon? Come on, you just got here.
I've still got work to wrap up.
Sorry for the
All right,
tippy-tappying.
Good
I
luck with
am
everything.
helping put together a Dice Funk
Thanks.
one-shot for recording tonight.
Still on the
I don't know
clock.
when it'll air,
I
but
never knew Hello Work was
last
so
minute
busy.
putting together a one-shot.
Nah, hello work's done for the day. This, something a little different.
Huh?
There are a whole bunch of former Yakuza in Ijincho that Kasuga's helped out, same as you. Once he's done at the office, he typically heads out to check in and see how they're doing.
Look at Ichiban. He's just making his life, trying to make the town better.
The two biggest Yakuza organizations in Japan, the Omi Alliance and Tojo Clan, were completely dissolved. That day, no fewer than 30,000 Yakuza were spit back into the real world. A lot of them likely couldn't find work and were left with a whole lot of options. Kasuga is dead set on rehabilitating every last one of them.
Every single one? Is that even possible?
Well, not normally, no. But seeing him give his all makes me feel like even the impossible's possible. It's hard not to help out a guy like that.
Incompetent Hero says Dice Funk one-shot where everyone's a Yakuza member. Not quite, but I would love to do that. Dandelion says, don't know whether to be excited for Dice Funk or disappointed it's not. Super secret project we'll know about in several years. Usually that's why I'm having to type during streams is, oops, gotta work on secret project that none of you will know about for a while. Now, to be fair, I don't know when this Dice Funk one-shot is, I guess, secret. You don't know what it's going to be about or when it's going to happen. Ooh, mysterious. Could be years until you hear it. I don't think that'll be the case, though.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I feel the same.
Again, sorry for the being all sniffly today. I was really hoping in the past 24 hours it would pass, but no, my face is just a running tab. Who's texting you? It's Nanba. Remember, we're meeting at Survive tonight. Don't be late. Did I see a... Yeah, I saw a pick-upable briefcase. Cool, let's do some basic combat on the way. I can get some levels going to start. They're beating up a homeless guy. Screw that, we're gonna go save them.
Hey.
Yeah, if you wanna like gang around a homeless person and tell them that no one cares about them, yeah, Ichiban's gonna kick your asses. That's just how it is. Why the fuck should we listen to you? Because if you don't, I'm gonna send your asses to the moon.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I think we can pick up things off the floor pretty easily. There's now a clear icon that tells you this thing's pick-upable. If you attack now, you'll attack holding the thing. That's such a nice clear iconography. Okay, proximity bonus is, hey, if I do the attack and I'm really close, I get a bonus for attacking from up close. Yeah, there were still collectibles and things around the city in Gaiden. If you can knock back an enemy into something, and I like that there's a degree of like magnetizing. It'll sort of click into place to make sure you knock them into a thing that's available. I like a lot of the just really smoothing out the rough edges stuff this does. Okay, let them go, keep the cops out of it. Just don't do this again.
Hey.
Yeah, if you can hit 5 or 6 guys with one punch, that's beautiful. Hooray, we showed you kindness. Yeah, you deserve, you know, they pissed you off. That makes sense. One sec. Okay. Just arrived in town the other day. Do you know where Tsukame Bridge is? You should try over there. Way better than being alone. Yeah, there's a whole little homeless camp here. Go hang out with them. Honestly, the Yakuza series, particularly in Man Who Erased His Name and this, it seems to have really sorted out a lot of its, like, convoluted feelings about, like, supporting homeless people. It seems to have gotten over some of its issues and been like, yeah, just, hey, homeless people need help and support and should be supported. I'm like, yeah, Yakuza, you're on the right track. Okay, yeah, you can tell how strong an enemy is going to be in advance by the little icon, which is good. I also really like that, if you're in line of sight of an enemy, you'll see in a second a meter pop up, the, like, yes, the I've noticed you meter, and when it fills is when they attack you. So you have a good sense of, like, how much can I just run away from this fight? Is this fight about to actually get me? Yeah, we've got battle bums still, but I'm hoping we don't see hungry homeless come back up. Like, that was the one thing that felt a little in poor taste in 7. Quickman, here's the thing. I think that the series has always, to a degree, been pretty good about homeless people. 7 was weirdly mixed. Like, in plot moments, the game was always very, very, like, hey, homeless people are often homeless not of their own fault and deserve support and are, like, decent people who are just in bad situations. You know. But it also had, like, multiple enemy subclasses that were like, ha ha ha, homeless, was, the pun. And, like, battle bum's not that bad, but, like, hungry homeless was one of those ones that, like, stuck in my head as, it's really weird that you're trying to be sympathetic about homeless people while being like, ha ha ha, homelessness. It was weird and dissonant in a way that, like, didn't stop me thinking that overall the game had the right sentiment, but it was like, localization clearly had, like, there was some tone mismatch. Yeah, like, I get it. The whole point is that every character name has to be a pun or a joke, and I get it, but it undercuts some of the, like, sincere sweet stuff they do sometimes. But again, I like that we can see that that's a reasonably strong enemy up ahead, because they've got the sort of the horns, so that's like a strong-ish enemy type.
Let's do it. Cool.
Darwincy, I've not come across that enemy type yet. Please don't spoil any enemy pun names I haven't come across yet. I would like to experience this for myself as I play, if that's alright. There we go. Let's pop this on the map. Quickman says, I really love the moment where hopeless optimist Ichiban is like, why don't you all just get jobs, and he has to be brought down to reality. That felt realistic. Oh, 100%. And, like, specifically Namba's whole thing of, like, hey, yeah, like, I went from, like, a career in nursing to homelessness, and, like, how that all ended up happening is, like, yeah, felt so well thought out. Yes, look, mate, some people just don't get a choice. Exactly. Some people don't have a choice but to be homeless. And it's not always as easy as just go to the job center and get a job. I mean, it's a lot of the stuff that Ichiban is helping people with now. It's not so easy to get a bank account and somewhere to stay and a clean set of clothes and be trusted to have, like, a fresh start. Like, as I say, all of the narrative stuff, all of the narrative elements really nailed it. And again, I think Man Who Erased His Name did a really good job of, like, front and centering specifically Akame being an NPC whose whole thing was, look, I owe a lot to the homeless community here in the city. I very sincerely just want to help make sure they are not being exploited by other criminal elements in a very sincere way, and that was lovely. I'm pleased with so far how far I'm able to get with just melee attacks, that I'm really not having to rely on the skills so much yet. Yeah, let me finish setting this stuff up. The Dice Funk. There we go. And the combat feels pretty quick. It's pretty quick to get into and get out of a fight, which is nice. Dominic says, there's always been a little ludonarrative mismatch between the core plot beats and the silliest street brawls, but it's just so obviously silly it's hard to be annoyed. Yeah, it's not like a huge issue, but like there's a few points in Like a Dragon where I was like, the sheer closeness between the two tones was occasionally a little much. There's one I remember that was like quite a sincere plot thread that was happening about someone who was overweight, and then like 30 seconds later I was fighting against the he went to an all-you-can-eat restaurant and he's fat now enemy. And like that dissonance, there's always been that dissonance between the serious and the silly in the Yakuza series. Like the first Ichiban game, I think was the one where like that dissonance was sometimes very close together and felt at the expense of specific groups that seconds before they were trying to be serious about. And I don't think it's enough to ruin that game. It's still one of my favorite RPGs I've ever played, but I think it is worth being critical of. There is a line that occasionally that game, it occasionally steps on its own toes, I think. I can't do water battle yet, no, okay. Okay, I timed that poorly, but it's fine. Yeah, I kind of want to quickly progress the plot. I want to get to whatever the inciting incident is fairly quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time in this opening section. Although I say that, I am about to probably do both of the karaoke songs that I know are here.
Damn, that's
Oh yeah, no, Persona 5 does the same. I don't think it's as jarring, but it does it too, for sure.
So this is just what the doctor ordered. Bartender, another round.
It's the crew, it's the squad.
Well, you've certainly moved up in the world.
How have you been holding up, Sachan? The club still running?
Running like it's on its last legs. All things considered, though, I guess you could say we'll survive.
That's good.
One thing's for sure. I won't let everything No Mia worked for go to waste.
We'll survive, like the name of the bar
It'll
we're
be the
in.
hottest club in all of Yokohama. You guys are welcome to visit anytime, you know.
Sure. Just don't go up charging us, huh?
You know that's not how I do business. And if it was, you bums couldn't pay up anyway.
She ain't lying.
Beer's here.
Oh, right on time, boss man.
It ain't just two dummies. Tonight, I say we get plastered.
Just so long as you don't end up on the floor. Yeah.
All right, and what say we have another toast? Cheers!
So, Zhao said he couldn't make it, huh?
Yeah, same with Junki Han.
Man, what gives? This is our first time grabbing beers in 6 months.
They're just looking out for us. They're still part of the underworld, so
Phew.
you can't exactly pal around all the time, you know?
It really is a shame,
Yeah.
though.
The underworld hasn't gone away
Either way,
entirely,
Constantine's
for
right.
sure.
We're living in two different worlds that just aren't meant to cross paths. Especially if we want to keep these new lives we built for ourselves. Plus, it's not like
I mean, equipment, I have no idea if Junji is going to show up or not, but definitely seems... The impression I get is if we're going to have party splits at some point, it's going to be 2 parties of 4, probably, and this is probably... These 3, with either Ichiban or Kiryu, is going to be one of the teams of 4, presumably.
again? Like they say, no news.
Like,
is
I'm
good
getting
news.
some vibe of how this is going to play out-ish.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone been holding up? Still keeping at it with Arakawa-san's parting gift?
Well, I got a long road ahead, but I'm chipping away. Adachi-san's already helped out a ton.
Dandelion, I agree with you. It is still weird seeing smoking indoors in modern day media. As someone not living in Japan, God, I need this cold to settle.
You're telling me, rinky-dink op like mine can't just pull jobs out of thin air?
Oh, really? I'm grateful.
I'm just ribbing you. You're doing great, pal. Not that you're any richer for it.
You never change, do you?
Nope. But in a way, that's what makes him cool.
Oh, you think?
Hey, I'm gonna use the restroom. The restroom's unlocked, right?
So I didn't get a chance to play much of this before streaming today.
How are things going with Sachan, huh?
Sorry, one sec. Sneezing. Yes, I didn't get to play much because I had a 45-minute interview to transcribe and time the subtitles for. I will say, I will let you know when we reach where I got up to. We were about to hit the Ichiban maybe has a crush on someone plotline, and the first major plot development in that is as far as I got.
Huh?
I'll say that much.
Two, gone on a date yet?
Wait, what are you talking about?
That settles it. Yes.
I don't remember how long that took me, but I feel like,
You know, I figured you might be too busy to date.
yeah,
I didn't
you'll
think it
know.
was that
I'll
bad.
let you know when we get there.
What a bust.
Hey, hold up. What's with you?
Kasuga, you got a thing for Sachan, right?
He does.
Well,
Just to help
Like
this
we
little puppy
wouldn't
dog.
Find out. Your face says it all. Don't tell me you didn't notice all that extra space we've been giving you.
you what?
Well, don't worry about all that. The important thing is, if you're gonna make a move, now's the time, huh?
You're both living pretty stable lives at this point. You ought to be able to think about stuff like that now.
Yeah, but
You can make excuses all you want.
Have a
That
nice,
won't help
stable
someone
life
else
with
who's
someone.
set
Have
up.
the life Kiryu never got to
Sure,
have.
Sachan's got a few deep-pocketed regulars here and there. You might have more competition than you think, huh?
Ooh.
oh, I'm no good with that kind of stuff, though. I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, let's just hope Sasaki doesn't see you like this. But seriously, you should ask her out when we leave here tonight. Something like,
Oh, God.
want to hang out together? Just the two of us? That's enough for now.
Sorry, I just read there's been more video game industry layoffs. Microsoft / Activision Blizzard have just axed 2,000 jobs? But it's very unclear who's getting their jobs cut. Jason Schreier is receiving text messages from Activision Blizzard employees trying to get him to find out if they might be impacted because the company are being so unclear with their communication. According to Rami Ismail, I just ran the numbers. With today's Activision Blizzard Microsoft layoffs added, in just 25 days of 2024, we're already over halfway to the total layoffs of all of 2023. 5,600 layoffs in the first 25 days of this year versus 10,500 in all of last year. God damn, this is a industry bloodbath. This is rough.
Hey, good thinking, Adachi-san. Guess a veteran knows best.
What now, Adachi-san? Got some new scheme in the works?
I might. Oh yeah, Sachan. The other day...
Yeah, it's not great. Yes, I know Embracer Group did more layoffs yesterday. Literally, Podquisition that's coming up today, we recorded it yesterday. We talked about, I think, 2 or 3 different stories of layoffs.
Zigzagging.
The episode goes up 24 hours after it's recorded, and there's already been another 2,000 jobs lost. God damn.
I'm fine.
It is exhausting to try and
Maybe
keep on
the
top of them.
inside.
All right, we'll see you later. Let's do this again sometime, huh?
Sure thing. See you around.
You got one life, pal. Aim true, fire away.
Adachi-san.
Yeah, Dandelion,
Come
job
on,
security
Namba.
counts for a
Let's
lot.
roll.
Oh, you got this, Ichiban.
Hey, slow down.
You can do it. Just casually,
Think we'll be
don't make it a
alright.
big deal.
Oh well. Guess I should go too. See you later, Ichiban.
Do it. Go on. Go on. Go on, lad.
Sachan! Nothing.
Come on, spit it out.
No, forget I said anything.
Okay. Well, good night.
Sachan!
Ichiban, seriously, what's gotten into you?
Sorry.
Also, we are an hour into this.
Listen,
What's the betting by the 2-hour
You
mark
maybe-
the game has begun?
wanna hang out
2
sometime?
hours? Do we reckon it's going to be 2 hours, 3 hours, the intro to this one? They're usually pretty
You're
long.
already planning our next get-together? We decided to do the next one at my club, remember?
No, not the group.
Not like that.
Is that a prediction, Valentine? You reckon
I mean
4
just
hours?
us. You know, like together.
I reckon within 3 hours we've got to be there. I think the first Like a Dragon was about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. Yakuza games are always very plot heavy to start. Walking away without saying a word sure is a response to, do you want to go on a date? Turn around, leave. Incompetent hero, right? These character models are so good.
I blew it.
They're doing such a good job of avoiding the uncanny valley as well.
Man, what now? Oh shit! Hello?
Sorry, I sort of panicked. I didn't expect that.
No, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to spring that on you like that.
Oh, he's a sweetie.
You know, I'm free next Saturday.
Just
We're
work
gonna
out,
hang
you two.
Right? Just the two of us?
You two are so sweet.
Wait, you mean...
I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, See ya.
Who wouldn't say yes to this lovable doofus? I would say yes to this lovable doofus. I wouldn't be able to say no to him. Like, I'm not usually into men, but like, I would make an exception for this sweetie. Look at him go! Look at him go!
What's up, Ichiban?
Hey, Sparky Synth.
Good to see you, man.
Whoa! What the hell? Cut it out, will you?
What's up with you two?
Hey, buddy. Guess what?
He's just a sincere little Labrador puppy of a human being.
Oh, come on. This is huge, fellas. Don't spoil the party. Come on, dance.
Do a little ring around the rosy.
Just roll with it, man. Just roll.
He's so infectiously happy. I love him. I would die for this man. He is... Look, if I could only have one Yakuza protagonist going forward, and it seems like maybe that might be the case, I genuinely think Ichiban, I'd be very happy with just Ichiban going forward if that's where we end up.
She's a hell of a girl. So why do you look so down?
Well, it's just... I was locked up from the time I turned 24. I don't have much experience dating. Especially not with a grown woman like Sachan.
Oh.
Yeah, he did kind of miss, like, the peak learn-to-date years.
Dates come and go. No need to stress out.
Yeah, but it's a friend.
What if it all goes to hell?
I can understand me worried about dating a friend.
But what if she never wants to see me again? Don't forget it. I'm calling the whole thing off.
And she'll definitely hate you if you cancel on her now.
What am I supposed to do?
Just be chill. Have a nice time with her.
What do we talk about? I've never thought about this stuff before.
All right, now take a breath. Leave all that to the experts.
Just don't overthink it.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Just hang out with your friend and have a nice time.
Could you really help me out here?
Sure. Who's got more experience than us?
But this is your big chance after all. We're gonna help you make the most of it.
You guys, teach me your ways.
Okay, let's get started then. What is first when it comes to date prep?
I don't know. What is first?
Easy. Before you do anything else, relax.
Yeah.
Dates are nothing but people getting to know each other. It's all just human nature. Act natural.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Human nature.
Just be chill.
What? No, that's not it.
Huh?
But,
A woman's not looking to just chew the fat on a date. You want to woo her. Give her a night she'll remember. Forget acting natural. You stay sharp and be the perfect version of yourself.
okay, right. I need to make everything special. But how do I do that while acting natural, like Namba said?
Look, I'm the most experienced here, yeah? Just listen to what I tell you.
Just how bad could this even go? Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
More experience than is paying for it.
You little... Exactly how many girls did you take back to the old cardboard box, huh?
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be.
Guys?
It's this room. That's too hard to think in here. Let's hit the town. That'll get Namba and me inspired.
Oh, both
yeah?
of these doofuses have
Of course,
failed
that's what you must
relationships.
listen to, well,
But they both managed to establish a stable, committed relationship, which is more than Ichiban's managed, I suppose.
you can make that call.
Good idea. I'll show you just how to win a woman.
These men are going to give
go.
conflicting dating advice, and Ichiban's going to have to work out how
I appreciate it.
to walk that line. Good luck to you, Ichiban. These men have very different ideas about romance, I suspect.
So, what are we doing here?
Shh, Kasuga. Class is in session.
What?
Lesson 1 in the art of love. Waiting.
Waiting for what?
Listen up. The date's begun the moment you reach the meeting spot and assume position. It is vital to arrive ahead of time by an hour, maybe 2. And then you wait, like a man. Remember, when the girl arrives, she's gonna take one look at you and register a full impression. That impression doesn't...
Arriving like an hour early for a date is a thing I would do, out of paranoia of being late.
First impressions, yeah? Makes sense.
I say would do, I have done that. I've turned up more than an hour early for a date just because I'm worried about being late and that being a bad impression.
What do you mean? I'll just, stand?
No, too stiff. Every fiber of your body looks nervous. You want Sachan to feel at ease.
Oh, crap.
It'll look like it's not a big deal.
How should I stand?
Dandelion, it's fine if someone else turns up 15 minutes late because they got lost. If I turn up 15 minutes late because I got lost, that's the worst sin in the world. Anyone else can do it, and that's fine. It's only a problem when I do it.
Maybe even doze off a bit.
What? You want me to fall asleep while I'm waiting?
What did I say earlier? Dates should be natural. Now listen, who in the world has seen your sleeping face besides people you trust and have opened up to?
My cellmates, maybe?
Forget about all that. The point is for Sachan to think, wow, Ichi must feel so comfortable with me. Oh, and he looks like a precious puppy when he's snoozing.
I do imagine Ichiban would look like a precious puppy when he was sleeping.
Are you sure about this, man?
That feels right.
What
Emotionally.
do you think, Adachi-san?
Dozing off on a park bench? Huge mistake. What did we say before? A girl wants to feel special. That all starts with your posture.
How do you make someone feel special with your posture?
Remember the rule. 30 minutes early, at least. Then you stand, silent, like a statue.
That's
Don't
gonna be a
look
bit
around.
intense.
Just hold your gaze firmly in the direction she'll be coming from. When Sachan shows up and gets a load of that, she'll be putty in your hands.
You're gonna make her feel awkward.
She'll think, I've never noticed how manly and passionate he seems. Get it?
Okay, yeah. Maybe it'd be good to show her that side of me.
Whatever.
Don't be that intense, sir.
Which of our strategies are you going with here?
Look, neither of them's great, but I feel like relaxed and casual is the way to go of the two. Sit and act natural. Don't stand and stare in a pose.
Going with you, Namba. I figure sitting down while I wait will help me conserve strength for later.
Yeah.
Right on the money. You always keep as much in the tank as you can.
Oh, hold on a second, Kasuga. How do you feel getting to the meeting spot, right? And there's Sachan, conked out, snoring.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do the bit where he said to fall
Guess
asleep.
I think she was exhausted from working all day. Oh.
Yep. She finds
Why
you
is it a
asleep while
problem
you
if she's
wait for
asleep
her.
from
You
working
know
all day?
puppy
It means
dog.
she's hardworking.
You just look like every other sad sack salary man.
No, you look like someone
She'll
who's
spend the whole
passionate
day
about your work.
wondering if you're really awake or out on your feet.
Someone arriving sleepy on a date, honestly, to me says you are passionate and you have a life outside of this date and you were busy, doing the things you do. It means you probably have things to talk about. You've probably been up to stuff. That's it's positive. Sleepy also means cuddly, which is great for a date.
Right.
That, my friend, is why you stand firm. You're a proud soldier on your way to win the
This is
war.
such a heterosexual way to think about a date.
I don't know. if
You're a
that's
soldier
really how I
heading to
want
war.
Imagine this date, but I admit I didn't get just how much my posture would matter. I'll be sure not to look tired or sloppy. Thanks.
There we go. So, how about lesson number 2?
Oh, this could only get better.
Art of Love, lesson 2. Location, location, location.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. Someplace fancy we can go.
Huh? Fancy?
Yeah, the date should be special. That's what you said. So, like, a nice Italian or French restaurant.
Oh, jeez.
You guys are kidding me.
Go somewhere you know she likes the food at.
Oh, Ichiban, it's like you're studying some kind of date manual.
Exactly. It's too obvious. You'll make her feel like you're running on autopilot.
The classics are
Cause
classics for
you need a spot
reasons.
that says you picked it just for her.
Someplace just for her, huh? Like
Ask
what?
her where she likes. Does she have a favorite restaurant?
Ooh, Indian curry.
A curry place?
Sparky Synth,
Not
I
just
still think
any curry
we're
place.
starting within
That
3
one
hours,
has a
but
secret menu. You can order.
It's
a
not gonna be
curry
within
there,
2,
spice
probably.
level 100. That's 1.2 million on the
curry of
Scoville
Chatty and
scale.
Uncle.
500 times spicier than Tabasco.
Can I just say, I would trust a curry place
500
that had
spicier?
that signage and
Yep.
photo on it.
And the most spice-hardened bat.
The primary language on the sign is not English, and there is a happy gentleman who I assume is the curry uncle. I think there was something about curry uncle mentioned on the sign. That's a place I'd go, yeah, you probably make good curry.
Bastards run from those numbers. No one's ever finished a whole bowl. Now you tell me.
Yeah, I would assume he is the uncle that the curry is named after. I would
not
trust him to
bad into
make
spicy
me
food,
a nice
man.
curry.
Moron! That makes it even better. Suffer for her. Let her see you wiping the sweat from your brow. It's the struggle that's sexy.
No, you're
How she'll
gonna
be
come off
bloody in
really
your hands.
very heterosexual if you do that.
Idiot. What happens when the curry wins? You'll just be a quivering, snotty mess.
Ooh, that's true.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Act natural. Don't be someone you're not.
Again, Nanba, I think you have the better advice here.
Do. Go somewhere you always
Go somewhere you know you like.
Maybe, but
It's
for
one
me,
less thing to
it's
stress
mostly just
about.
beef bowl places.
Well,
Yeah.
have some beef.
Have a nice meal together you know you're going to
Beef
enjoy.
bowl date?
You think it's
Doesn't have to be
or
fancy.
something? All that matters is that you stay relaxed.
He should go ask the boozy lady for
Right now,
help, right?
it means beef bowls.
It's true, I guess. I would be nervous heading to some Italian or French place.
Dumbass! Beef bowls don't win hearts. Show her you're a champ. Spice level 100.
Are my only options really beef bowls or the hottest curry on earth?
Look, if you go on a date with someone and you take them to, like, Burger King, and they aren't into you because you went to a place that you know you both enjoy the food from, like,
seriously?
a good date you should be able to go to, like,
I've
you
gotta
know,
choose.
like a tacky little place for food, and that should be fine. Go for the beef bowl. Don't try and pick a meal just to try and impress her.
Then it's the
That's a
beef
bad
bowl,
idea.
Yes.
What? Beef bowls on a date? You lose your mind?
I know it's not perfect, but I keep thinking of Sajan sitting in silence while I tackle that curry.
But she's, you know, watching you with pride. She's in awe of your bravery.
Adachi, if you feel that way, you watch me eat a
That
curry and
sounds
see
like
whether you
Sajan to
fall
you.
for me.
Am I taking her out just to perform for her?
Of course you are. It's about impressing
Look,
her.
I love a good curry, but you
Maybe,
don't make a
but-
curry for... You know, I can tell you exactly why you don't make a curry a first date with a woman. Because she's probably going to put some nice makeup on in order to look nice for the date. You go to a curry place, there's going to be an expectation she eats curry. There might be nothing on the menu that isn't spicy. If she starts, like, sweating, her eyes water... Like, you know, she's probably... You know, and if you haven't forewarned her you're going for curry... she might not have specifically put on, like, waterproof or water-resistant makeup. The last thing you want to do is take her to a place where her makeup's going to run. Like, that is not... That's, like, third date, you can have a laugh about it together material. That's not first date.
Isn't the whole point of a date to talk with each other? I'd rather do that.
Like, that's a dangerous meal for a first date.
Well, you got it. The lesson behind the lesson.
Precisely, Ichiban.
Thanks. And that means beef bowls are out of the question too, right? They might help me relax, but it wouldn't be that special for Sachan. Guess I've just gotta find a spot we'll both like.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, now you get it. Hey, you saw through my trick.
I Valentine says the whole game's going to be this one date. Yeah, it's an 80-hour plus single date. They're going to go fly to Hawaii to find a good restaurant.
Gotta say, I wasn't sure about this before, but you guys really do have me feeling readier for this date. So, what's next?
Right. And it's time for the final lesson.
Also, you don't want to go to a curry place you've not been to before on a date as well. You don't know what their spice meter is going to mean.
Final course.
You know, the embarrassment abound.
Oh, okay. I think I see what's coming. Give it to me. What's wrong with how I dress? I mean, this suit's natural, isn't it?
Far from it.
Honestly, I think the suit looks good on you, Ichiban.
How?
Is that a natural?
Like a dragon infinite wife.
Remember, we're after human nature here. Try something like this.
Okay, Namba, you're on completely the wrong track. This is not a good
This
date
is a
outfit.
It doesn't look that stylish.
That's not very Ichiban.
Nothing's more stylish than au naturel. What's trendier these days than an organic lifestyle? These clothes, they're pure cotton and hemp. Not an ounce of artificial color.
Ichiban, I wouldn't trust Ichiban not to spill dinner down his front. Ichiban needs something that he can spill on and not embarrass himself.
But Sachan, won't it surprise her? I mean, she's never seen me dress this way.
Stop worrying. The call of nature affects everyone. Sachan will know on a primal level that this is sexy. Don't you see? It's written in our very souls to love those who love nature.
Yeah, you're on the wrong track here, Namba.
Really, though? Look, I get the value of being environmentally conscious, but...
Hey, come on, quit humoring this whack job, Kasuga. You're trying to win a girl's heart, not save the whales. Cosplaying as some kind of burlap beatnik isn't about to make Sachan go gaga for you.
Okay, Adachi-san, what do you recommend?
Aha! Feast your eyes on this masterpiece.
Okay, it's a little flashy, but it's more Ichiban style. I could see Ichiban wearing this.
Holy shit! You don't think this is a little too flashy?
It's a little formal, but I can see
Why
Ichiban
does
in
the
it.
firefly illuminate in the darkness?
What?
And in Incompetent Hero, you're not wrong. There is a bit of alpha male bro vibe here.
It's an instinct every living thing on Earth shares. Obey your instincts, Kasuga. Light up her life, and Sachan will be putty in your hands.
Whoa! Oh, when you put it like that, this suit is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yep. Now don't you want to show up in that instead of Namba's crap bag?
Damn, you're right. I've got to choose again. You both made good points.
It's all right, Ichiban. Just go with your heart.
Okay, I will. I'm wearing this one.
Razzle dazzle.
Adachi-san, it's yours.
Okay, I looked at those layoffs. It's 8% of Xbox's workforce split across ZeniMax, Activision Blizzard, and Xbox. It's 8% of the company. Fucking hell.
It's important, but special occasions demand special action, don't they?
All right. I've said all I have to say. Give it your all. Make it one for the history books.
Damn straight. We got you as far as we can get you. Now it's up to you, Kasuga.
You two, watch. I'll make you proud.
Once again, it's the January into February layoffs, so that they can have slightly better looking numbers in March when the financial results happen. This time of year is always a real spike for layoffs because the end of the financial year is coming and they just want to squeeze a little bit of additional perceived profit. Rest at home before the date. Okay, we're gonna pop to... Actually, no. I want to go to the Survive bar. So I want to do karaoke. It's the one thing I'm going to do before we progress that plot. Okay.
Which song?
Let's go, let's go.
Check this out,
Let's get used to those PlayStation controls for karaoke. I can do this.
Stir hell's cauldron, hot pot party! Well, now you time. What's on the menu for tonight? curry, hamburger, paella, banya chowder, or we can just serve you. The demons are brewing up a hellish stew, made of you, worthless humans cooked into a roux.
Perfect so far.
Shitposters, hot takes, all you trolls.
Here we go.
You little fish, you're all in tonight's main dish. Cabbage, onion stew, seafood ribs. None of that will satiate the beasts. Drop your pound of flesh in the demon's broth. Let them feast. Your blood is redder than kimchi. Offer it the flap around your guts. Offer it to devour it all. In the depths of your despair, the pot is dark deep in your nightmare. The demon boss, we're dining in hell. Hard enough.
Screwed it up a little. I was doing really damn well there. Get the rhythm back up. I got overexcited. I thought for a second I was going to get 100% on first try on that. I really thought a perfect score might have been possible. 95. That's not a bad first try score. Can I get 100%, or at least no missed notes on... The future I dreamed of is pretty easy. I can probably get no missed notes on this.
This one's for you.
Right, those lyrics were fucking great. I love the stupid karaoke songs. The English karaoke tracks are cheesy in just the right way for karaoke.
There are days you'll be weak, there are days you'll be lost, there are times where you feel you wanna run and hide. There are days you'll be down, and you start to wonder if the world would be better
off if you died. I have those days too.
But I believe
I'm gonna make it through.
And I won't run away, I won't die. I'm gonna level up, be the best that I can.
It's such a cheesy song, this, but I genuinely, sincerely love it.
I'm a hero, I'm gonna level up, be the best that I can.
It's the only not terrible song about being a gamer.
Right at me. I've got to see this through, I can't look back until the end. Rise from rock bottom to the future I've seen in my dreams. So come on, let's go level up.
One note was a good rather than a great. That's gonna be like 99 point something. It's endearingly goofy. I love his stupid I'm gonna level up and be the best gamer I can be song. Number one rack, first try, 99.5. I got one good rather than great. It does have Minecraft YouTuber energy, but like somehow less cheesy. It's not as tacky as I expect it to be. Right, yeah, let's hop down to here and sell some stuff on the way, get a bit of cash. I'm gonna do some basic fights just to get some early cash. Too early. Got it.
On to the next level.
One sec. I've got messages. They can all wait. Okay, we're about an hour and a half in. going to be over 2 hours, isn't it, to get to the game. I don't think we're going to be there in half an hour. I think we got more than half an hour to go. I've got an hour and a half in which I can still keep going before I need to, like... I need to finish up for today. At least on stream. Ooh, plus 10 defense. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a good chunk of my cash, but plus 10 defense boost early on is going to help us survive until we get those level ups that will just boost our health back to full. We just have to stay alive until the level up, and then the health regen. So defense is a good early stat.
Cool.
Oh. Oh, we got a little shortcut. There we go. Incumbent Hero says, I was quite surprised to hear these RPG ones have a job system. They do, and it's a really robust one. I'm a big fan of their job system. It is a nice way of varying up your party composition. Iron plate. Yeah, we can sell that. It's the guy we helped with his hoarding problem in the first one. Dominic says, semi-speedrunning Dondoko Island aside, I beelined the main story, speeding through dialogue, and it's still clocked in at 70-ish hours. Game big. Yeah, I really do get the impression game big. Everything I have heard is like, yeah, in theory you could finish it in like 50, 60 hours, maybe. Probably closer to 70 or 80, maybe more if you're taking your time to, like, soak it in and do all the side quest content. I'm like, yeah... I am excited to hear that. I'm ready for this to be the game I get lost in for the next... nice little while. This is the game I'm going to kind of soak myself in for a bit. There's so much stuff I've not even seen yet. I need a week break before I go back to it. I have stuff I'm going to have to play for work in the coming weeks. But this is going to be my outside of that game. This is the... If I'm not hitting work deadlines with, like, consulting or reviews or mock reviews or articles or whatever, this is my, for me, time game for a bit. Hey Listen Look says, this is the first Like a Dragon / Yakuza game I've actually seen, and I have to say it's surprisingly endearing. Honestly, the first Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, just the first Ichiban Like a Dragon game, it is super endearing, and I genuinely think, I really do think it's a great place to start with this series. It's one of the most approachable, very endearing, very few caveats needed games in the series to get you into the world. Ooh. Can I afford that? Yes. +5 attack. Yeah. Afford... No, can't afford that. The whole series is deeply charming. Crime drama, soap opera meets River City Ransom. Yeah, like, in theory, the place to start would be like Yakuza 0 or maybe like Kiwami 1 and 2. But those don't have an English dub. They're a little older... They're ports of older games that feel a little rougher around the edges as a result. They're a little more like finding their footing on that balance. I genuinely, like, I reckon a good place to start is the first RPG one. I think it is the best all-round experience. That's like a good entry point to a new protagonist, gives you a bit of a tease of the wider universe to go, I'm invested in this, I'll go back and play 0 through 6. Yeah, we're resting, aren't we? That's what we're doing. Cool. It's the one I think is the easiest to get into and to go, I want more of this. I'll play the ones that are a little wobblier. Oh, Terra, well, here's what's happening. Ichiban's on the date now. That's what you missed is he took the advice and now he's on the date.
Am I late?
No, not at all.
The suit's alright. He's looking okay in the suit.
Look, you don't have to be so nervous.
Oh, Dandelion, I'm glad you're enjoying these
Wow.
vicariously.
I can tell you went all out for today, Ichiban.
Yay.
I mean, the guys helped me pick this out. Is it weird?
No.
So, I basically got to the end of this date. That's how far I got. So I have seen so little. Like, I've had so many other work things on my plate that, like, it's literally I had maybe 2-ish hours today to get a bit of a start. I used that to throw together a, like, hey, here's the settings available if you need to know that information for accessibility reasons. Chucked out a little video. But yeah, I really did not get much of a head start before the stream today.
Nice. So, where are we off to?
Oh, first things first.
We're terribly sorry. Please
Phew.
come again.
Dominic Terrason, I kind of agree with that. Like, if you wanted to play this one, and this one seems particularly interesting to you, I think you can get away with Like a Dragon, which is the first RPG one, and then The Man Who Erased His Name, which, you know, you're jumping in 7 stories into, but it's the other Yakuza protagonist. But I honestly think it's a pretty decent, hey, let's introduce you to who the other protagonist is going to be in the RPG sequel, and, like, I think it does a decent job, The Man Who Erased His Name, of going, hey, during the first RPG, this was also going on, this man's also important, and it's not too long, and then you can sort of, I think you could largely jump into this from doing that.
Oh, they're full too.
I honestly think
Well,
all you
it is
really...
lunchtime, so-
I think all you really need to know about Kiryu, the other protagonist, is he was a lifelong, like, Super Saiyan level member of the Yakuza. He's stoic, but very sweet. He wants to protect the orphans. He loved a woman and she died. And he just wants to live a quiet, happy life, but he's not allowed to, like, he can't be with the woman he loved and he can't look after the orphans, and that makes him quite sad. But, you know, underneath the stoicism, he's lovely. That's all you really need to know about Kiryu. He's a sweetheart who could take down, like, an army of 1,000 by himself with just his fists.
Well, I guess
And he
it makes
never
sense.
kills anyone.
Let's try somewhere else.
He's never killed anyone,
Those
definitely.
were all the places I had in mind.
Oh, really? Guess we should have made reservations ahead of time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have thought about that.
Not even when he stole that guy's gun in Man Who Erased His Name and shot the man in the dick with his own gun. Definitely didn't kill that guy.
Sachan, is there anywhere you'd want to go?
Me? Well, actually, yeah, there is.
Oh, then hey, let's try to get a table.
Oh, it's, not a place.
Not even when he shot that guy in the torso 6
What
times
is it?
on yesterday's stream.
What? Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, you're the one getting all fidgety.
Yeah, he's never killed anyone. He refuses. Oh, Ichiban, she doesn't want to go to a
We've been walking all
hotel.
this time, right? Let's stop by.
Ichiban, you're an idiot. She doesn't want to go to a hotel.
I assumed you were feeling the same way.
But it's still light out. And
Just
stuff.
just say to her,
Since when does that
I'm really sorry. I'm not good at making inferences. What are you? Can you just spell it out for me? I'm a dumbass. / autistic coded.
Day or night, I could really use it right now.
Play it cool. Don't go, yeah, I would quite like to go fuck in the hotel.
You know, Sachan, do you, do this kind of thing often?
Well, I guess. I'm usually always in the mood.
And how would you feel if someone you love was doing the
Chat,
same
do you
thing?
have any predictions what she's trying to signal at? Because I'm gonna be honest, I had no fucking clue what she was getting at.
Well, I guess it's not something to be proud of.
Right, so the hotel's probably a little fast, huh?
I'll give it a few seconds to pause for anyone who doesn't know the answer to get their guesses in, see if anyone can do what I failed and predict where this is going.
What? A hotel? Where did you get that idea?
Huh? Isn't that one?
I meant I could use a cigarette.
A cigarette?
She did say
There's a
you're
smoking
looking a bit
area little ways
fidgety.
up ahead. See?
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah,
I
okay.
assumed go get a drink at
I
the
knew that's
bar.
what you meant. Sure.
He's a
let's smoke.
dumbass.
Heck, maybe I'll have two.
He's a dumbass.
Okay, Ichiban?
He's just nervous. He wants to make a good impression. I wouldn't have got it, but I'm not a smoker. I don't know if, as a smoker, it would be more obvious. Okay. Gotta get conversation going. Let's talk about Namba.
You know, I wonder what Namba looks like without his glasses.
Why?
Oh, well, it's just I realized I've never seen him without him.
Hey, you're right. Well, now I'm kind of curious, too.
What if he's actually super hot or something?
Aw, that's kind of mean to Nanchan. Still, he could use a little spiffing up. Get his hair done and stuff.
I know. We should plan the guy a makeover one of these days. Adachi-san can help out too.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Hey, plan on it then.
Oh, smoking,
Would
yeah,
you
is
rather
very
spend more
common
time
in
with
Japan.
Nanchan and Adachi-san than be on a date with me?
Huh?
I mean, you seem like you really perk up whenever you talk about them.
Oh, no, I didn't. Just something we have in common is all.
I'm only kidding.
Like, you can still smoke indoors in a lot of
right.
restaurants in
Speaking
Japan.
of those two, I just remembered. They were telling me about a place near Jinnai Station that's supposed to be pretty good. You maybe want to go there now?
Hey, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
I think this date's going okay. I don't think it's going too bad. Trying to unpop my ears now. I blew my nose and my ears depressurized. God, I need the sniffles to stop. Okay, it's a fancy kappa
Whoa,
restaurant.
Look at this counter. Is that real Hinoki cypress?
Sure is.
Everything okay, Ichiban?
Yeah, I just assumed the place would be a little more casual, seeing as Namba and Adachi suggested it.
I doubt those two have ever actually been here. Actually, come to think of it, all they said was that the place had good atmosphere.
This place probably has etiquette and rules and
Here,
shit.
let's order something.
Okay.
Okay. Japanese food, you eat that all the time.
Let's look at the menu.
I am big on Team Autistic, Ichiban. I feel a kindred.
Alright.
I feel like
I
I am a
think
kindred
I'm gonna
spirit
try
with this lovely man.
I'll have the Shunkokugyo, please.
Oh, miss, that's actually read Harutsugeuo.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. Oh, geez. This is embarrassing.
Now she's embarrassed. Be like Adachi, cover for her. Be assertive and confident.
There's no need to be embarrassed, Sachan. Looking at it myself,
Dominic Turrison says there's a fine line between autistic and himbo. Either way, pure of heart, dumb of ass. Look, as someone currently playing a himbo or herbo fish in Dice Funk in D&D, I am very much of the belief that most himbo coding is there is very little differentiation between himbo and autistic. Muscular autistic becomes himbo very easily.
I doubt many people can read everything on the menu. For one thing...
I say this as an autistic lover of himbo and herbo characters.
Pronunciation guide wouldn't hurt.
Oh, no, you don't have to say that. It's our first time here, after all.
I couldn't help but hear, sir. You find our menu unsatisfactory?
No, we're sorry. Everything's just great.
Well, actually, he has a point.
Huh?
A lot of first-time customers tend to get discouraged by our menu. We've had trouble keeping regulars as of late. Upon trying to determine the cause, I thought perhaps our emphasis on formality...
Thank you for telling me our restaurant sucks,
Sure, formal's great.
And everyone stood up and applauded.
When it starts intimidating you, it kind of loses its luster a bit.
You're absolutely right. To that end, we'll be adding pronunciations to the menu as soon as possible.
Or just put numbers so you can say, can I have a number 7?
Wow, they're updating the menu thanks to you, Ichiban.
Yeah.
You didn't let the fancy
Reading
atmosphere
Japanese
stop you or
seems
anything.
terrifying.
I'm impressed.
I just said what I was thinking. I mean, look at this. They put these two kanji together, but who's ever gonna be able to read that?
Well, actually, that's just shrimp.
What? Shrimp?
Even I could read that. Now you're embarrassing me.
Now, allow us to offer some onmitsu for dessert on us as a token of our appreciation.
Look, I think this has been a good, cute date.
Thank you so much.
I would be really happy if I'd been on a date and it played out like this. I think they've had a nice time.
Oof. Who knew capo style was so good?
Seriously, that was delicious. I don't know if I would have ever gone there if not for our date. Thank you so much, Ichiban.
Oh, really? Hey, I'm just happy you're happy.
Ugh, no way.
What's up?
See that guy walking toward us right now?
You mean those 3 guys?
The one leading him? His name's Tanaka. He used to be a regular of mine.
At your cabaret club?
Yeah. He's president of an IT venture firm, but money or not, it doesn't make up for how he acts. He would lie to all the other customers saying I was his girl, so I banned him from the club.
Oh no, a womanizing
Even
jerk
after
at the
all
start of a
that, he
Yakuza
moved me
game.
At the back door. So I made up my own lie and told him I had a boyfriend.
Jeez.
Well, you kinda do now-ish.
But he doesn't give up. He'd tell me, you're lying, or there's no way you have a boyfriend. And worse, he still hangs out back sometimes.
Yeah, this is
Think he
tutorial for
sees
team
through you, or
battles,
You
yeah.
just need to be more convincing.
I'm not sure, but he says he can read people like a book. Anyway, this is perfect. Ichiban, play along, okay?
Huh?
It's all up to you. Now, act like you're my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? But this is so sudden.
Huh? Saiko-san! What a coincidence!
Sorry, I'm just gonna really highlight this because this didn't click for me the first time I played this, but I think it's important to remember. Ichiban just referred to pretending to be her boyfriend as very sudden. That's a very sudden step up in the relationship. Just hold that in mind for a minute.
What are you doing here?
Because I completely missed that the first
Isn't it
time.
obvious? I'm on a date with my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? You mean the dressed up caveman?
Hey there! My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and I'm dating Saiko-san.
Jeez, way to be subtle. Do you believe me now? That I have a boyfriend?
Of course not! Come on, you know I can read people like nobody's business. This poor guy doesn't look even remotely your type. No way, no how.
Okay, what kind of guy would be a good match for her? Down to earth or cool and stylish? I think down to earth. I think that's what she's after.
So, you're Saiko-san's boyfriend. Okay then. And what do you do for work?
Actually, I'm a contract employee at Hello Work.
A contract employee? Ha! You're a temp! And you think you can land a girl like Saiko-san?
He's doing good, honest
If I care
work.
about that.
Alright, let me ask you this, Mr. Boyfriend. If Saiko-san ends up 10 million yen in debt, are you gonna pull her out? I can pay that off in my sleep. Can you?
I don't have that kind of money, so no, I can't.
I thought so. You don't have what it takes to protect her.
But I can listen to her and share in her worries. Wherever, whenever, for as long as she needs. Isn't that what a boyfriend's supposed to do?
Honestly, you're making a really good case for yourself, Ichiban. You are presenting yourself
What
well.
does that solve? You'll sit around and stress out. The end.
Except it's not the end. It's comforting to have someone worry alongside you. Knowing they care can give you the strength to keep going.
He's too
It's like
good.
how multiplying two negatives gives you a positive. That's the kind of man I'd want. I'm glad Ichiban is my boyfriend.
Serious, Sako-san?
Ichi,
You're really telling
you two
me
are
this
so
scruffy
good.
little oaf is your boyfriend?
You didn't hear me the first time?
But no. How can I lose to a dumpy guy like him?
Yep, you lost. So can you please promise to stop following me around?
Sure, I'll promise. Right after I teach you two a lesson. What?
Mm-hmm.
wanna-
Yeah, okay, let's kick these threatening men's asses. Work as a team. You can attack and knock someone into the other party member and like do extra damage as a result. If I back attack you, and if he wasn't already dead, she'd have done more damage. You can hold down L2. Do auto battle, and we'll just sort of yeah, there we go. Sayako is just a very normal person. And I think Ichiban needs a bit of that in his life. I think he just needs a happy, comfortable stability. I think that's great for him.
Man, wow, at the very least. It looks like he's done following you around, Sachan.
Thanks, Ichiban. Way to play the part. Your little ad-lib at the end was amazing.
Hey, my pleasure.
If only I could tell her that ad-lib was the real deal.
Still,
Tell her!
Jerk totally ruined your new clothes. I'm so sorry. Ugh, it's all my fault.
Nah, they're just clothes. But, I should probably go freshen up. If it's alright, would you mind waiting a little bit? I'll go change.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Great. Be right back.
Now see, this would be the moment you go, do you mind if we head back to my place so I can just get changed before we continue on with the day? It's your excuse to take your top off and like, show off your fancy abs. You know, you missed an opportunity there. Oh, look at the happy little montage. Look at these sweeties. Yeah, it seems like I got pretty much bang on to the 2-hour mark today.
Hey, sorry. Couldn't find a vending machine.
No worries.
And nothing bad ever happened, exactly.
You know, I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but I had fun. Thanks, Ichiban.
Oh, sure. Happy it all worked out.
You okay?
So listen, I know I used to be a Yakuza and all, and now that I quit, I'm basically just scraping by every day.
Ichiban, what is this all about?
I'm not very bright, and I suck at studying. For real, Captain Sawashiro's been calling me a dumbass since the day we met.
This sincere
I'm working a steady
dumbass.
job now, and I take it really seriously. I think I even got a good reputation at the office, too. Physically speaking, I'd say I'm pretty strong. I mean, I'm nothing compared to a guy like Kiryu-san. But I definitely know how to hold my own. I don't drink or smoke too much either. And I can't say I don't gamble, but, well, it's mostly just a hobby, you know? The point is, I don't really have too much to offer.
Now, Ichiban, this is where you say, but I really enjoy your company, and I know we joked about me being your boyfriend earlier, but I've really enjoyed today, and I would like, you know, to keep going on dates because I would like to be your boyfriend. I very much meant what I said earlier, and I think you're very sweet, and I'd like to see where this goes. That's what you say at the end of this speech, Ichiban. That's how you end this speech.
But when it comes to you, I give everything I have just to make you happy. So,
He is CEO of a company, kinda, yeah.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, you don't ask to get married at the end of the first date. Because here's the thing, look. That is the wrong move to make, but it was up until that point such a good speech.
I swear on my honor as a man, no matter what happens, Sachan.
He's so sincere, though. I genuinely believe him. I'd say yes.
Listen, I know how hard it is to go it alone, especially as a woman. To run things at the club like you do, all while looking after your dad and sister? That's incredible! But if we're together, you won't have to bear all that on your own anymore. I'll help you look after your dad. And if anything at all happens with Nanoha, I'll be right there. I'm serious.
I genuinely believe he's sincere that he would...
You can hang at home and leave the rest to me. And I wouldn't push all the housework on you either. I'll clean, cook, do laundry, shop.
Vittoria, I think you've nailed this. I don't think Ichiban has any idea that there's any other way to be other than as forthright and earnest as possible at all times. Yeah, he just... I had a really lovely time with you and I very much enjoy your company and I would like to eventually marry you, so why don't I just ask now if I feel that way? It's such... Look, I say this as an autistic person, it's a very autism move. This is like lesbian end of the first date asking to rent a U-Haul and move in together energy. And look, I support that as an autistic lesbian, but like, you know... Not every heterosexual is ready for the U-Haul at the end of the first date.
Whatever you want. And if we have a kid, you can bet I'll raise him right. And then one day...
He's trying. He's trying.
Son's grave together. I tell you, look at this happy family I've built.
Oh, sorry, didn't...
You can rest easy up there.
Didn't mute my mic that time. Sorry about the nose sounds.
Sachan.
Now...
Thanks again, Ichiban. Today really was fun.
Can I say, look, Ichiban was way too forthcoming there and like really, you know, was rushing this. But can I just say, I do genuinely think that Sayako, I think that that she really doesn't respond well to this, because I think the right response is like, hey, look, Ichiban, you're lovely, and I really enjoyed this day, and I would love to go on another with you. I would love to see where this goes, but we've been on one date. I'm not ready to say yes to marrying you. This isn't a no. It's a, you've jumped ahead several steps. I still like you. I still want to spend time with you, but this is way too fast of a jump to have made. What you don't do is, today was lovely, and then just walk off.
Hey, hang on a sec. Sachan, did I say something wrong?
No, nothing like that. I just need to
Yeah,
get home.
and it is very clear that Psycho does not, that she does not deal well with emotional conversations. Like, this isn't out of character for her, but like, look, Ichiban, you fumbled the end of this date, but also like, her refusal to acknowledge that she's been asked this is like...
Maru, you know, it's probably the same for you too, right? Anyway, let's just keep at it.
But what's your answer?
Like, I get being emotionally overwhelmed in the moment, but I also think, like, you've not helped it not be awkward. You've not helped the situation.
Good
Victoria says, I think Sayako is thinking, oh god, let me escape before I blow our friendship and our relationship forever. Yeah, but I also think that walking away like this is gonna take some repairing.
Moron proposes on the first date. Maybe it's some sort of late.
You both fumbled the ball on this one.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, I could see her getting turned off or something, but I doubt Sachan be mad about it.
Well, no, she wasn't mad, I don't think. She just said she was leaving all of a sudden.
Idiot! That means she's mad, possibly fuming. Dare I even say seething?
Well, that's it then, boys. Game over. Let's put the old dream
So
out
this
to
conversation, the end of this conversation is where I got to. I saved as soon as I got out of this chat.
I got
But
no idea what's what anymore.
I genuinely think these two's read on things is terrible. Like, look, we're about to get into them, like, analyzing his proposal. I think the fact he proposed, you know, he jumped ahead. I think his proposal was incredibly sweet and sincere, and I don't think the contents of what he said would have been read negatively by Sayako. But these two are about to go, oh yeah, no, every single thing you said, she thinks you're a raging misogynist now. And I don't believe the take they're about to read to you.
That all went fine, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was really nervous and awkward.
Yeah,
at
Terra,
first,
I do
but
think that scene is
when
written
we
really
saw
well
she
to
started
make
having
both
a
of
lot
them a little at fault
At
for how
least
it played
I think
out.
she did. You know, now that I think about it, maybe she was already fed up with me at that point.
Oh boy, this is where it all starts. The doubts rolling in.
Like, I think a lot of their read on this is actively bad.
Look, hang on. This is Sachan we're talking about. If she wasn't feeling it, she would have called it.
I
real
agree with him
fast.
on this. She'd have said if
In
she
that
wasn't
case, she must
enjoying
have
it.
said something pretty stupid in that proposal. What all did you say? Give us the spiel, huh?
What? Now?
I don't think the contents of the proposal was the
We
problem.
don't know exactly what you
I
said.
think it was a very
We can't
sweet
help you.
proposal.
Now, spit it out.
I can see how they get to the conclusions they're about to get to.
Well, first, I talked about how I'm poor, and how I used to be in the Yakuza. I mentioned I wasn't too smart, but that I was working an honest job. I said I don't drink, smoke, or gamble much. Yeah, that was a good chunk of it.
So far, so good. No red flags or anything just yet.
So, then what?
Right. I said I didn't have much going for me, but I swore I'd make her happy. And yeah, after that, I proposed. What?
That was it.
Listen, Ichiban. Sachan might be working her ass off, but she's out there living her dreams. You think a girl like that really needs someone to
No,
help on in and
wanting to make someone happy doesn't mean you're writing in to save the day for them.
Look, I know
You
didn't
care
mean
about
it
their
like that,
happiness.
but if there was ever a way to screw up, that
I
was
don't
it.
look. Maybe I'm just autistic. I don't think that's him saying that was a
we got our
problem.
culprit, but just to be safe, what else did you say?
After that, I said I love that she's so responsible, how it's really impressive for a woman to do what she does.
Wait, what? You really said for a woman?
That wasn't what he
Was that
said.
bad?
Stuff like for a woman, or even though you're a woman.
No.
That kind of talk can come off as pretty sexist, even if you're just hanging with us guys.
No, he said it in a way that was so clearly, you work in an industry where you have such an uphill climb because you're a woman, and I'm so impressed at what you have achieved, despite men like the men we met earlier today, who, like, constantly think that they deserve to own you because of the industry you're in. I'm really proud of what you've achieved in spite of that. Like, I think it was very clear what he meant, and I think that, like, they're totally misreading. That's it. Like, you know, they can read it that way, and that read can happen, but, like, yeah, context matters. I don't think she would ever read it that way. Also, the average Tedsy, thank you very much for the 41 months of sub. Thank you.
Really?
Oh boy. You
And they're
raised
gonna
a whole
keep
bunch of red flags,
misinterpreting what he said, and I
got a
don't
bad
I
feeling
don't
you're
like what they're putting on Ichiban here.
Me too. So, was there anything else?
Well, I mentioned her dad and sister. She really goes out of her way for them, you know? Because of that, I said I'd take care of the bills and she could just hang out at home.
Oh, shit. I'm sure you meant you just wanted her to take it easy.
Yeah.
You don't think Sachan's at the club just for the money, do you?
I know there's more to it than that.
Maybe, but the way you said it might have been misinterpreted to mean otherwise. I get you were panicked, but there had to be a better way to phrase that, right?
I really think you phrased it great.
Man!
I think his wording was lovely.
Do it all over.
Well, let's be doubly sure there is not more. Did you say anything else after that?
I did. I said that even if Sachan did stay at home, I'd help out with the chores. And that if we ever had a kid, we could all visit the boss's grave together.
Is that finally it? You didn't add any more fuel to the fire?
No, that was the last of it.
I mean, you
I
mentioned
think.
having kids, I
Well,
think.
You sure went out with a bang. So you said you'd help with the chores. Noble, but I doubt it earned any points. That more or less gives the impression you think chores are a
No,
woman's
he
job.
wants to be a house husband. He wants
And
to do
depending
whatever's
on
gonna
the
make her
person talking about
happy.
having a kid can be pretty shaky territory too. Some couples can't even have kids, so it's not like marriage is all about starting a family.
And you topped it off with a planned visit to Arakawa's grave. That almost sounds like you want to marry her just to make the old man proud.
Oh, Frisnelli, you've nailed
come
it.
on.
This is full on. Your autistic earnestness was taken the right way, but your neurotypical friends are ragging on you for not following the approved social script.
You're saying
Perfect.
every single thing I said was wrong?
Oh, Ichiban.
Oh, this sucks.
It's literally just that you proposed,
Seriously, what the hell do I do
like,
now?
shockingly early. That's all you did wrong. Don't apologize for everything else. Go, I'm
just
sorry
have
I
to
moved too
apologize.
fast.
True. She might be fed up with you and all that, but it's better than saying nothing.
Okay.
Because it was a really nice date. Don't let this ruin it. Talk it out, sort your feelings out. Yeah, so saving as soon as, like, I got control of the character. This is where I got to.
Hey.
Okay,
Goodbye.
yeah, we're gonna go see her. I don't know how this finishes, but we are over 2 hours in, and yeah, I don't know how we get from here to suddenly being in Hawaii. Yeah, don't apologize to her at work. This is the wrong decision, but it's the only option we have available, so good luck everyone, we're doing it.
Let's do it. Yeah, brace yourself.
I don't think she's gonna move to Hawaii. I get the impression we're gonna end up in Hawaii, at least initially, alone. Yeah, Quatoria, I agree. I just want to protect Ichiban. They've made such a I want nothing bad to happen to you kind of character. I just want everything to be okay for you. Very sincerely. Yeah.
Let's do it. Cool.
There we go. Yes, they are doing a great job of putting him in situations where I have to feel the need to protect him. Where am I heading? This way? Yes, this way. Yeah, you wouldn't feel the I need to protect the sweet cinnamon roll if this sweet cinnamon roll wasn't in situations that needed protecting.
Oh, Sachan!
Hey, Ichiban. What a coincidence.
Oh, no. I was looking for you. I wanted to apologize for yesterday.
Oh? Apologize for what?
I wasn't thinking about how you felt at all, and I ended up saying a whole bunch of terrible things. So yeah, I want to apologize.
Was what you said that terrible?
I talked to Adachi-san and Namba about it afterwards, and things became pretty clear. First off, I made a bunch of weird assumptions, saying stuff like, for a woman, and junk. And even though I know you take the club really seriously, I spouted off about how you could quit your job. You know,
Ichiban, you're saying way too much. Just say, I'm really sorry I was so forward.
got married.
You are making this so much
And
worse.
also, I said I'd help out with the chores as if you'd automatically be the one doing all that. There's more. I was talking about having a kid, like that was a given too. And then, on top of that, I said we should visit the boss's grave and put him at ease. That wasn't a lie, but I didn't mean to make it sound like I only want to get married for Arakawa-san's sake.
He is being sincere, though. He's...
I know I panicked, but it wasn't cool that I disregarded your feelings like that. Really. I'm so sorry, Sachan.
You don't need to make this a big deal, Ichiban.
That's it? You came all this way just to say that? You're silly. I wasn't worried about that one bit.
Huh?
You could have made that clearer the previous night.
Sure, maybe those weren't the most tactful things to say, but no biggie. Work at a cabaret club long as I have, and you hear a whole lot worse.
Well, then, why did you...
Well, it's just that we first met in kind of a weird way, you know? We're like partners in crime, you and me. Just think about how much we've been through. I guess at some point it started to feel like having you around's a given. And, well, I think a little romance might get in the way of everything. In that sense, I think it'd be better if we went back to being friends. Don't worry, though. I'm with you to the very end.
That... Psycho, that's better than your response yesterday. And I think if you'd said this yesterday, I think this would have gone a lot smoother. Like, yeah, she's scared of blowing up the friendship, and that's fine, that's reasonable. I think yesterday was the time to say this. Oh, no.
That's all there is to it. So don't beat yourself up, okay? Like I said before, let's just keep at it.
She feels like she said this yesterday. She thinks saying, we'll keep at it, was saying this. It's a shame, because I really do feel like if Ichiban hadn't proposed, I really did feel like she would have been up for another date. Yeah, even if she just, like, sent him a text that night. Hopefully we've just had a 1-year time skip. Hopefully the two of them are still on good terms. How's the club holding up?
Damn it! Okay, Ichiban. Right. Come on. Time to
Oh, unread November 2022. Really? Oh, she's not responding to the texts anymore. Fucking hell. I had missed that date. That sucks.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, Kasuga-kun.
Morning. Let's give it all we got today, yeah?
Sure. Listen, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh no, what's gone wrong?
Is this about organizing the warehouse? Don't worry, I'm on it.
Oh no, Ichiban.
No, you see, there's something you should know.
Oh no, what's
Why don't we
gone
grab a
wrong?
meeting room?
Huh?
Oh, he's getting
Okay,
fired. Why is he
sure.
getting fired?
My contract's been terminated?
I
No,
know,
why?
crazy timing. Remember how it was supposed to renew end of next month? Well, I thought about trying to get you a raise, but just yesterday, City Hall went and denied the renewal.
Was there a problem with my quality of work?
Oh, no. Kasuga-kun, you've done an outstanding job. But apparently the city's budget is getting pretty tight. It seems they've no choice but to start cutting back on contractors.
Is it that? Or has something happened?
I see. Understood.
I don't think that owning the corporation was ever canon because it was an optional side quest. I think because it's an optional side quest, I think it's just one of those things we pretend that didn't happen.
Well, let me just say, thank you.
I don't know if
for
there's a
putting up
canon
with
reason for it, but we
everything
don't
I've done
acknowledge
this
that.
month. Well, for what it's worth, I'll be sure to finish strong.
No. We'd actually like it if today could be your last day.
You want me to use my PTO? I mean, it's true I never took any, but I don't think I have that much stored up, do I?
Oh, well, you won't have to worry about that. They made an exception, and will mark the rest as PTO as well. They hardly ever do something like this.
Yeah, what the fuck's happened?
Jeez, I don't deserve that. You don't have to give me any
what's
special treatment. I can
happened?
just work until...
There is something
sorry.
really
This
janky
is just what the
happening. There is
higher-ups
something
have decided.
suspicious.
Just know I'm grateful to you, all right?
Yeah, who's spreading bullshit?
Well, with that, thank you for everything you've done for me.
No. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to everyone. I'm not ready for this. It's all gonna collapse on us any second. Today's your last day. No trouble at all. Best of luck on your future endeavors. Okay. I'm not ready to know what's happened. It's imminent. The shoe's gonna drop any second. Thank you for teaching me how to use a computer. I've actually got something I need to take care of by the end of the day.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's excusing themselves and not properly saying goodbye. Everyone else knows what's up. They all know what's happened. None of them want to admit they know what's up. Today's my last day. I want to say thanks for the help.
Thank you.
Okay. What? Oh. I hate that I don't know what's up. Oh, no one's bowing goodbye. Is it just his past in the Yakuza's come to light? And he's now being treated the way
Everything's right back to how it used to
everyone he's trying to help is? I feel like it's got to be more than that.
be. Okay.
Like, I feel like there is a story that's going to hit the papers tomorrow or something. I should let Adachi-san know what's happened and find some other way to continue that legacy. Treasure hunt. You can search under vending machines for coins like you could previously when homeless. Right, this way. Freelancer, rifle through the trash. Yeah. Is he gonna lose his flat? Well, if he doesn't find another job, he's going to. Can he find another job before, you know, before his PTO runs out? Oh. Any second now, we're gonna find out, yeah.
Hey, that's him, right?
Yeah, that's him. No doubt about it.
Oh, God.
Well, it's about damn time. Welcome home.
Oh, people know where he lives. Yeah, something's on social media and he's been doxxed.
We just want to do a little interview, that's all. You're basically the talk of the town.
Oh, why did no one at work tell him about this? They could have at least fucking let him know.
And why's that?
You take bribes from former Yakuza, then ship them off to do shady jobs all over town.
Oh, it's gonna be video of that guy that tried to hand him 50,000. But he said no, but it's going to be a deceptively edited clip that makes it look like he accepted the money.
What say you fill us in?
Oh, who would have it out for Ichiban? Who would...
The secret's out. Hello Works a hookup for the Yakuza. The guys who broke up the Omi and told you have been off living the good life, right? You're no exception.
What? Who told you that? You can't just believe
I mean, it's true,
hear,
but like... You know?
Alright, simmer down. Now, be real. Just how much are you making? Nobody wants a bunch of former Yakuza wandering around.
I'm trying to get them into good, honest work.
Back off!
Oh. Okay, yeah, the phone was knocked out of his hand and he threw himself to the ground.
Did you see that? Oh, he's out of control.
Yeah, Ichiban, you did, that is the worst thing you could have done.
The hero of Yokohama, but deep down he's just another
You're trying to help people into employment.
Yakuza feeding off other Yakuza, no less. Oh, honor and duty, my freshly bruised ass.
Honor and duty, my freshly bruised ass is such a good phrase.
Okay, cut.
Oh. Yeah.
Wasn't smart of you to get rough on camera like that, Kasuga-san. Oh, you're in big trouble if this ever goes online.
Fucking
Toss
hell.
$1 million my way, however, and it's yours. Have it ready by tomorrow.
I don't have $1
I'm
million.
gonna give into this crap? You think anybody's gonna buy your stupid act?
Yeah, they will.
Oh, a little editing goes a long way. Wait and see.
Oh no.
Here and there, and everyone will think you threw a regular haymaker.
Yeah, well, best of luck, pal.
You sure? I mean, you're already going viral as it is. Ask yourself, do you really want to throw oil on that fire?
Viral? Do I look like I'm sick to you?
Huh?
He's an old man. He doesn't know the internet. He's not up on the lingo.
Come on. Have you not seen how people are talking about you online?
Can't say I have. Not a big web guy.
Seriously? Ugh, what a pain. Hey, show him the video.
And now's when you steal the phone.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya.
Oh my god, is he being cancelled by a drama channel VTuber? A fucking VTuber. Because this is the best, because I don't know who's got it out for Ichiban and would want to ruin his life. But because it's a VTuber, it could be fucking anyone. It could be anyone, like, using a voice filter and VTubering.
Let's get to it. Ladies and gents, our perp of the day. This man here is Ichiban Kasuga, a former gangster who was heavily involved in the dissolution of 2 major Yakuza factions 4 years ago.
It really sounds like that's a synthesized voice. I'm debating whether this is even a woman. I think this could just be completely like AI synthesized voice, really trying to throw the track off someone who's got beef with Ichiban. Like, I trust nothing about this appearance or voice to be reflective of who has done this.
On top of that, some people even call him the hero of Yokohama. This exclusive footage was secretly recorded in Yokohama at a real Hello Work. Here we see none other than Ichiban Kasuga.
Oh, okay. It's not going to be the guy that tried to hand him the 50k at the start. It's going to be the one we heard about. The guy who handed over the money so that Ichiban would get him a phone contract.
Recently working at the front desk. Meanwhile, the man sitting across from him is yet another former Yakuza.
The hell is this? Sasaki? This was like a misunderstanding.
Ichiban Kasuga seems to be whispering orders to his ex-Yakuza cohort. Then, having received his instructions from Kasuga, the ex-Yakuza leaves Hello Work, only to make a beeline for a mini-mart, a drugstore, and a fancy boutique.
No.
Catch him stealing things right off the shelves, even going so far as to use a fake hand.
Hey, hold up. That ain't right.
Finally, it looks like Kasuga then buys the items from his personal thief at a deep discount.
No.
According to our extensive research,
fuck,
in
no.
just this day, a whopping 2 million yen's worth of product was stolen. Kasuga bought the lot for an unheard of 20 grand.
No.
In other words, he's having down-and-out ex-Yakuza steal for him, then making a tidy profit reselling the stolen goods. This is the secret. No, the true face of the hero of Yokohama.
Hey, what the hell? Which one of you made this?
Like she said, it's the Tatara channel. She's pretty much a god, and with 5 million subscribers at that. I mean, if anything, you should be proud you made it on her show, Kasuga-san.
I, Valentine, even if it is defamation, you know, the original story will always spread faster than the correction. You can't put this genie back in the bottle.
My ass, I'm proud. This whole thing's bogus.
Bogus? Dude, they got the whole thing on video.
Oh, I see now. It all makes sense. That's gotta be why I got let go today. It's just got to.
Anyway, look, we got you on video, so you gonna buy it off us?
No, keep the break the phone, Ichiban. Break the phone that has the footage on it. Yeah, don't let them take the phone back.
Guess we got no choice. How about we have this guy take a little nap, then move on to the next target?
Next target? Who's that?
All right, you're up, Mr. Bodyguard.
Oh, you could have given me 1,000 years and I never would have guessed that this is what was going to ruin everything for Ichiban.
So, you want me to beat this guy down?
Yep. Just enough to conk him out. Oh, try not to put this one in the hospital.
You're picking a fight with the wrong one.
Who's this dude?
I met him online. I have him lend a hand whenever we're doing a risky shoot. Wait, you don't know? Top Street Fighter online sensation Asakura channel? Ring any bells? Man,
he plays Street Fighter.
Right now. Oh, hey, Asachi, here's an idea. Why don't I record you knocking him flat like a pancake, eh? I'll feature you on my channel as a guest, huh? What do you say?
Sure, whatever. As long as I get to fight.
Hell yeah!
YouTube is the enemy. Damn kids and their YouTube are the villain.
Alright, let's get footage, then go hit up that Sasaki
Oh.
Wait, Sasaki? Why are you bringing him into this?
I really did think kids and their phones were going to be the villain when it's when Ichiban was like very excited about the date and was doing the dance around in circles with the two homeless men and everyone was filming. I was like, oh, cameras pointed at you is going to be the villain.
Why do you care? He's just a chump from the Hiwatashi clan. And I'm afraid he's next on the chopping block. We're gonna give him a little interview as well. How's it feel to have quit the Yakuza and have it blasted all over the internet?
You asshole.
Couple that footage with this fight, and we're talking at least...
Oh, is this based on a real man? I do not know this real man, but
He's giving everything he's got
apparently
to
this looks a lot like the real man it's based on.
You're not gonna get in the way of that.
This should be fun. The battle is on.
He's a real MMA fighter.
Break
Okay, that's one down. I don't know, I'd be happy if I got 5 million views on a drama video. It's nothing to sniff at. Yeah, also, yeah, you're talking about, like, a Japanese-speaking audience is going to be a smaller pool of viewers, regardless. Yeah, I don't know how many people live in Japan. I don't know what that number is off the top of my head, but, 120 million. Okay, that's like if about 1 in 25 people in Japan had seen the video. That's pretty rough. If something like 1/5 of a country has seen a video, that's and this is within like 24 hours, because like he lost his job today. Okay, this might incentivize Ichiban to get out of Japan. Yeah, he's the main character of Japanese Twitter right now, and that is a bad place to be.
You're pretty tough. Thanks. You can relax. You proved you're the real deal. Let's go again soon, yeah? And next time, we do this legit. Now smile for the cameras.
Okay, 400 million native speakers, so a potential audience of like, even if you say that, it's like 1 in 80? That's 1 in 80 native Japanese speakers has seen this video. That's pretty fucking high, even if we're looking at like all native Japanese speakers. It's analogous to 10 to 15 million views in English. Cool, okay.
As always, Tatara Channel is on the case, ready to research, reveal, and rebuke the crimes running rampant.
Oh, were you
around the
like
world.
fucking Light in Death Note, but with the VTuber avatar? Are you trying to be VTuber Light Yagami? From around the world, could she be based in Hawaii?
You'll never guess.
I'm sorry, Kasuga. It pains me to say, but I have to close up shop.
Oh.
Yeah, Namba's coming over to my place. Apparently, he suddenly got fired too.
Look at ruining lives.
What the hell? Seriously, what's going on? They gave me the same speech as you, Kasuga. I got into work, then immediately got called in by my boss who said I didn't have to come in anymore.
And I got a call from the bank. They told me I couldn't take out another loan and there was nothing I could do to change that. When I asked why, they said their assessment standards are a company secret.
I can get
as
Adachi being kicked out.
My financing gets
What did
fucked.
Namba
No
have to do
choice
with
but to throw in
this?
the towel.
Damn.
Like, Adachi was in the footage of the VTuber show, but, like, Namba had nothing to do with this.
All 3 of us either lost our jobs or got abandoned by the bank.
Yeah, not to mention those jerks who started picking on Kasuga. It can't be a coincidence.
Right. Now, as to what caused all this...
Just who the heck is she? A content creator. Supposedly she specializes in call-out
Yeah, literally a drama channel. Okay.
Call-out videos? Well, thanks to smartphones, these days anyone has a chance to be a whistleblower.
Oh my god, it's literally
Next thing
just...
you know, videos racking up views on a channel just like this.
It's
One day,
just
they might show a
YouTube drama
video from a
channels.
woman trying to get back at an abusive celebrity. The next, you might see a tip toward political corruption, usually from some kind of secretary.
Phew.
Okay, so it's kind of like a tabloid?
That's a simple way to put it, yeah. Thing is, anonymity is super prevalent on the internet, so not many stories are true. It typically falls to the channel's user to sort through the trash. The more well-researched and credible the stories are, the more popular the channel. Our so-called Katara channel is apparently at the top of the heap when it comes to credibility. Guess she even helped solve a real-life crime, and all because of a video.
And now she can say whatever and it'll be taken as
Politicians
truth.
and police follow her pretty closely.
And the video of me, what about that? That was a total load!
Your true crime channel lucked into solving a murder once, and now you can just say whatever you want and everyone takes it as gospel. I see.
Well, that I'm not so sure about. Maybe there's a tip so incredibly well crafted, even Tatara couldn't see through it.
I wonder who gave her the tip in the first place.
She never reveals the identity of her sources. That's why she always gets the big scoops.
Ninja Badger says Laura's allergy to YouTube dramas kicking in. Yep, that's clearly what it was. I could sense the YouTube drama coming yesterday and the allergy already set
when
off.
Exactly did the video get put online?
Who watches the watch tubers?
Since then, it's hit 3 million views. And now that it's on the Tatara channel, you can bet the world believes every bit of it.
Do we have any way to get in touch with her?
Sure, you can always try and DM her. I already did, though. No response so far.
Yeah, of course not.
Even if she did take the video down, what's done is done. Once something gets uploaded, copies of it start spreading like wildfire. And what makes this whole mess even sadder is, those who eat this stuff up don't even really care about the truth.
This is very true.
What the hell's the point?
To have a villain of the day? Yeah.
Punching bag for their own problems.
God, this is too real.
Trashing innocent people, but if it's someone who's proven to be evil, well, that's a different story.
Yeah,
So it's bullying, rebranded for the modern era.
Yeah, it is a nice touch that Namba's the first one to jump on social media and try and DM her. As the youngest one of the group, and the most, like, aware of the internet, yeah.
Well, on the other hand, this stuff has actually served as a bit of a crime deterrent.
Yeah,
we uploaded Ryo Aoki's confession 4 years ago, remember?
We're doing the Death Note thing. It's trying to stop crime via, you know, being judge, jury, and executioner for the world. Honestly, yeah, this is one of the more like modern bits of social commentary the Yakuza series just tried to do, and honestly, I think they're handling it pretty well so far.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adachi-san. Namba, this is my fault.
Huh?
If I hadn't been so naive, none of this would have happened.
You were trying to help people who deserved a second chance.
You two turned your lives around, and I went and ruined everything.
No, you had a dream.
Sorry.
You were trying to be a decent person. You're not at fault because people twisted your good-hearted nature against you. Like, neither of these two should be holding that against you. It sucks that it happened, but neither of them should think that you did the wrong thing by trying to help people in a bad position. Come on.
Truth be told, I had a feeling you'd take it that way.
Why would this ever be your fault, you dumbass? The problem's obviously whoever spread the lies.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate us.
I'm glad that they're riding the storm out with him. They're not selling him down the river.
Compared to sleeping outside in the snow back when I was a bum, this is a regular slice of heaven.
Yeah, Namba was literally homeless when you met. Like, he's gonna be okay. Like, you were supportive of, like, you were a good supportive friend when he had literally nothing. He was at his lowest. He's not gonna stop supporting you if you need a bit of help now.
I'll crawl my way out of hell as many times as it takes. Pretty sure you do the same.
Look, as much as these two are like dumbass idiots that like gave Ichiban some real bad fucking dating advice, they are genuinely good friends. Like, as much as I think their advice sometimes sucks, I'm really glad Ichiban has friends who are just like real ride or die. These are very good ride or die bros.
Right.
Guys. Thank you.
Just know, I won't be able to help you get ex-Yakuza back on their feet anymore.
Yeah, not like you could.
I would love
both the source of jobs and the means to hand them out.
I love the thought of a side quest about creating a rival VTuber channel.
I feel like a joke. Especially after all that talk about carrying out...
Tayako's the question mark, though. Has she received negative consequences?
right
Is
now,
she going to be ride or die for Ichiban?
Besides, it's fair to say more Yakuza are gonna come looking for help.
Like, she's
You'll have
been
to
really
explain
left
all
out of the
that.
picture here.
Yeah, you're right.
And we need to know what consequences she's had, if any, and whether she's got Ichiban's back or not. Okay. Okay, we got like 20 minutes before I need to wrap up the stream for today. Yeah, English lip syncing. Like, they put a lot of effort into the dubs of Ichiban's adventures. There's a lot of effort that's gone into, like, really upping the production quality for Ichiban's Yakuza games. Oh, I'm not ready. I want to see if we can get to the point where, like, Ichiban is heading off to Hawaii before we finish today. I don't know how close we are to that transitionary point. A YouTube channel management minigame would be fucking great.
Ichiban Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama?
That's me.
Oh, thank goodness. I heard you got work. That maybe you might have a job for me?
Yeah, about that.
As you can see, I too used to be in the Yakuza. I've got a wife and 2 kids. The older one starts elementary school next year. They've gone through hell because of me. But I at least want to provide a good life for my family.
Look, Ichiban, I know you want to believe and you want to be sincere, but you don't want to be seen having a conversation with an ex-Yakuza person right now. All you're going to do is add fuel to the fire. You need to keep your head so fucking low down. You need to assess every single interaction under the lens of, could this be skewed into the narrative against me? Hey, Bellabean, I'm loving this so far. Loving it so much.
The word on the street is that even a guy like me could find someone else to turn things around.
I know Ichiban's not going to be able to say no.
Anything available?
But
I'm sorry. You see, I actually just lost my job. As such, I can't do a whole lot for you.
Huh?
I'm just here to break the news, tell everyone what happened.
Because, like, what you sincerely need to do right now, Ichiban, is, like, fucking stay in your house. Do not leave for anything other than shopping, and, like, do that as minimal as possible. Wait until the internet latches onto a different drama, until they move on from you. Like, you just need to keep your head down and give them zero ammunition to rekindle the flame. You need to not give any fuel to the fire until they light a different one.
Just know I'm really sorry.
You're serious? No matter where I go, it's the same thing. I was planning to end it all, but that changed when I heard about you. I'm really at the end of my rope.
God damn, my heart breaks for Ichiban.
Now you're out too? You're in the same boat as me? Is this some kind of sick joke?
Oh, God damn.
Damn it, you gave me hope, you know that? You can't just toy around with people's emotions.
Trust me, gangsterish guy. Ichiban wants nothing more than to help.
Damn it.
Even the people he's trying to help are turning on him now. God. Yeah, Kasuga is his surname. It's Ichiban Kasuga.
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, Ichiban Kasuga is his full name.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cause a scene.
That's okay.
Do you, think I can ask you a favor? Provided it's not too much trouble, could you put up a sign saying I'm not here anymore? You see, there's a good chance more people will show up looking for me.
You mean more Yakuza?
Former Yakuza, yes. Would you do that for me? Otherwise, I'm worried they'll just...
Even
cause
in this
trouble for
moment,
you.
his primary concern is not wanting his former employees.
I certainly don't want those
who
guys waltzing in here and harassing people.
Even after they let him go like that and didn't support him and didn't back him up, he still just wants to make sure they don't get hassled. He's so good. I love this boy.
I really appreciate
I
it.
love Ichiban so much. He's perfect.
Furthermore, don't think that hanging around will make us
No,
change our
he's
decision.
not trying to change your decision. He's
Also, were you?
no, he's
fighting
trying
out
to he's trying to
here?
keep
I
you
won't
safe.
have anything like that on the premises. Not one bit.
I'm sorry. I'll leave right away.
He's just trying to be a good boy. I just want everything to be okay for our baby. He
Guess I'll go see Sasaki. He should know what's been going on.
I really feel like Sasaki's in on this. I don't know why I feel that way. Sasaki knows, like, he knew about the theft. The theft he was doing wasn't supposed to be able to be caught on camera. Yet there is video footage of the theft. Which means, yeah, I feel like it's got to be him or the woman. It's got to be someone that knew that was going on that day. It's not the CCTV footage we're seeing, because the CCTV footage didn't have him doing the theft. Yeah, we're in Japan still. We are... Yeah. But you see what I mean, though? About this. Why I am suspicious of the guy in the video. Oh yeah, it plays great.
Oh, hey, Kasuga-san.
Sorry to bother you all of a sudden. There's something
I heard from Adachi-san. I'm getting...
Yeah, I feel like it's either Sasaki or the extra.
It's my...
The extra is a woman. The extra could be the person who's running the drama channel. She answered an ad to be an extra. That means she has acting experience, which would translate well into VTuber.
fault for not having my act together.
Yeah, it's all right. Actually, this whole thing's helped me come to terms with it. I put all that effort into having a change of heart to rebuild my life, and then something like this happens. I'm starting to think that someone up there must really hate me.
Sasaki.
It's no big deal, really.
God.
I'd say you look a hell of a lot worse than me, huh? Thanks for letting me dream for a bit. Anyway, I probably ought to start packing this place up.
Oh damn, everything was so happy and positive, and it's all changed so relatively fast. God, the fact that I'm gonna have to stop this stream in like 10 minutes. Is there gonna be a good stopping point? Who the hell knows? Okay, it's been a month. Probably been long enough for things to die down.
Great. What do I do now?
And this is where we get a mysterious note through the door that says, hey,
You there?
your mum's in Hawaii, go find her,
I'm
or
here
something.
Adachi-san? Namba?
Hey, sorry to barge in. You got a minute?
Yeah. Time's about all I got these days. Sorry, I hope you guys are fine with just water.
Really, we're not going to hit the main
Water's
game
never a
within
bad
3
thing.
hours, are we? I really thought in under 3 hours we'd do it. Look, I love the Yakuza games, but they really do take their time with their intros.
So, what's up?
It's just that something's been on my mind. Have you, by any chance, gone past Hello Work recently?
Yeah, nearby, at least. I thought maybe there might still be some guys looking for me.
Oh, any luck? Anybody end up swinging by?
Got a couple guys the first few days, but no more than that. Guess word's gotten around that
I
can't
really
count on
enjoy
me
this
anymore.
dub. Ichiban's voice is great.
Well, it turns out there might be more to it than that.
What do you mean?
Well, lately our old friend the Seiryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
Oh, they're trying to restart the Yakuza.
You remember how Captain Takabe became the chairman after Hoshino died?
Yeah, that makes sense, given how the clan's set up.
And did you know that Takabe went to prison?
No, that's news to me.
Right. So here's where things get interesting. Rumor has it, the Yakuza left behind by both the Tojo and the Omi have started gathering under the Seiryu banner.
Okay, yeah.
We're not just talking 10 or 20 guys here.
Huh?
Okay, yeah, this makes sense. The power vacuum, someone's gonna rise to fill it.
Been boosting their numbers in a big way. And neither Hoshino nor Takabe would have okayed that. However,
with Chairman Hoshino dead, and Takabe and the Slammer.
Exactly. Somebody in the Seiryu clan must be plotting something while their boss is out of commission.
Okay, and presumably that's who gave the tip to the VTuber, because they don't like this whole Ichiban helping people get at, like, put their Yakuza lives behind them and get into good, stable, honest, legal employment, because that's fewer people they can rally into their, like, oh, you have no other options, come back to the Yakuza life, it's the only thing you have available to you. This was a calculated plan by whoever is trying to reestablish the Yakuza.
So all those guys who are trying to go straight, they're going back in under the Seiryu clan?
That's not all. Frankly,
okay,
it gets even worse.
Huh?
Apparently, Sasaki's one of them. He's joined the Seiryu clan
Yeah.
too.
Sasaki?
Yeah.
Losing his job really took its toll, I guess.
I mean, it being in a video where it's implied that you did shoplifting as an ex-Yakuza and that's plastered on the internet, it's that whole... If all I'm going to be seen is forever is as a Yakuza, and like even if I try and go straight, I'm not going to be seen as anything but a Yakuza, I might as well be the thing they see me as. Like, why go to all this effort to not be that?
We can't rule out the possibility that he gave up. Living as a civilian might have been too tough.
So you went and joined the Seiryu clan? Are you sure?
Yeah. I heard it from one of my buddies at the homeless camp.
Look, I'm pretty sure I've got no right saying this. In fact, I know I don't. But I can't stand by and watch Sasaki get dragged back into the Yakuza. After all, he made a decision to earn his life back. I saw him do it with my own eyes. I want to help him, however I can.
Well, I figured you would, and I'm glad. You're heading to Seiryu Clan HQ, right?
Yeah. If no one will give you a chance, where do you go?
But nothing. We're with you on this. Besides, there's no guarantee they'll be willing to hash things out.
This is probably a good place to wrap for today.
You really think we'd leave you to the dogs?
The plot has appeared. We have a first threat. And we can come back tomorrow night and stream more of this. 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m.
Party's back
Pacific.
together. Let's say we set off on another adventure.
Sayako's absence is so palpable here.
Well, any hero worth his salt needs a weapon to match. So, where'd you stash it?
Stash what?
Like you forgot. Your hero's bad. Don't tell me you tossed it out.
Oh, yeah. It's, well,
Seriously?
The hell is that?
Well, I needed to hang stuff, so buy a rack or something.
I really...
That thing deserves better.
Look, it kills me to stop streaming, but I've got to go do the washing up, have dinner. My lovely wife Jane is going to be streaming in probably about an hour and a half. I don't know what she's streaming tonight, but let me put a little shout out to her in the chat, in the Twitch chat.
Time to go to work. Right.
Yeah, my wife's Twitch info is in the Twitch chat right now. Hey, if you're looking for another stream to watch, my wife is very similar to me. She's lovely. She will be streaming in about an hour and a half. If you're not following her on Twitch already, go follow her. If you enjoy my streams, there's a lot of similar community overlap. There's a lot of the same Twitch chatters will be there. So that's why I got to stop streaming. I got to have my dinner, do the washing up, and then she's going to be streaming. So go give... Oh, it probably does need an updating. But at the very least, twitch.tv/Janiac is in the chat, in the night bar.
If I'm going on an adventure,
go give her a follow. Go watch my lovely wife's streams. Okay, yeah. Hopefully there'll be a point to save here, and this will be where we wrap, and we'll come and fight the Seru clan tomorrow night on stream. Bella Bean says, Laura ending stream forcing me to do grown-up things. I have to end the stream to do grown-up things. Sometimes you gotta put down the very cool video game to go be a grown-up.
You were right. Bringing the old suit back was a good call.
I know, right? Gotta say, it's funny. The three of us kicking things off again.
What did you expect? We're in it for the long haul. If I'm being honest, I think part of me's been waiting for this day for a long time.
Get the gang back together.
All right, it's hero time. Nanba, Adachi-san, we made names for ourselves as the heroes of Yokohama once before. Let's remind this town just what we're all about, yeah?
Hell yeah! Right behind you.
Is this going to be the title? Oh, no. I thought we were about to get Infinite Wealth splashed on the screen. Okay, we're not quite there. I gotta stick until it lets me
It
save.
was right around here you plucked that thing out of the ground, yeah?
Yeah, and me and Adachi-san couldn't get it to budge. Remember how you said only the chosen hero could pull it out?
Oh yeah, you were calling it a holy sword or whatever. I knew you had a childhood fantasy thing going on, but at that point I wondered, is this guy okay in the head?
And I haven't changed one bit. Ha! I will be the savior of this world!
Check it out. He's doing it. Get her done, hero. Always here to save the day.
Hey, you old farts done LARPing around? Then how about you give us some spending money?
Yeah, you won't get much from us. We're dead broke.
You telling me the three of you don't have a single yen on
Phew.
you? I think you're feeding me some bullshit. Now fork over some cash.
We have money, just not money for you.
Guy you see is loaded, you know. Hey, hero. I think I see a slime approaching.
Phew.
Ready to put that holy sword to work?
I was just thinking it's been too long. Namba, Adachi-san, you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring it on.
Oh, we're back.
Huh? Whoa! Did these guys just transform?
Huh? Transform into what?
Didn't he say something like that back in the day? How once he became a hero, the bad guys would change during battle?
Oh yeah. Well, when it comes to fighting, you do you. Just don't get delusional on us.
Wait, so am I the only one?
Yeah.
Well, more fun for me, I guess.
Yeah. You wanna open wide? Yeah. You're in it now. Watch this.
Oh.
I'm up. Going in. This is the police. Cool. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, we got this. Okay,
What's
yeah,
that?
don't get cocky.
Yo.
Before we do that, our hero might be sword in hand and ready to face the world, but we could probably do with some gear. We should probably get some armor and weapons for the party. Yeah, that's what we're up to.
Okay.
And that's where we are going to leave it. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed. What save slot is this? This is manual save number 3 is the one we're doing for stream. Lovely. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hey, if you're still looking for a stream in about an hour and a half, go check out my wife's Twitch. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. I am going to go be an adult and then maybe play some more of this in my own time, maybe, question mark. Have a good one.